Hello and welcome to Dramatic Success, the actual play podcast where we bring maps, myths, and monsters to life, one dramatic success at a time. Join us as we dive into thrilling adventures, test new mechanics, and explore the depths of this ever-evolving tabletop RPG by Pig Gaming.
That's all, folks.
And we're sued.
Grab your dice because it's game time. Last time on Dramatic Success, the travelers started their journey from the capital city of the Sibig Kingdom in Randella, and they were heading to the Andil tribes of the north. This was a 20-day journey?
Correct. And we were 2 days in on our horses when we were 1 day in or day 2 of our horses. We got run over by a stampede.
A stampede.
We lost all but one of the horses.
And nearly lost Mal.
And then the next day, we lost all of our food because of
It was day 4 that you lost. That you officially lost all your food.
Correct.
You are on day 4.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
So
and that was because of an epic case of fuck around and find out, and it was wonderful, and I loved it.
We have
every second of it.
So the net result is we have basically a 7-day walk back to town, or a 36-day walk to where we're going.
And you have almost no food.
We have almost no food.
Yeah.
The only reason we have any food is because Jonathan's happy butt stayed back on the road far enough away that he didn't get hit by the cause everything to decay spell.
So
what I'm thinking, what Jonathan is thinking.
Well, let me start with the line.
The line.
Is it not picking him up well enough?
So he moves his head a lot, and being over to the side, there'll be parts when he's looking at you and talking that's extremely loud, and then when he's talking to the table, he's very quiet.
I can sing in the rain. You can't make love to a bush.
I'm glad I wore a shirt with a bit of a collar to it.
Which also makes it very hard to gate him and get rid of the room noise.
I'm not cutting any of that.
That's fine.
Right.
Keep
That's
it.
fair.
It's part of it.
So
Let me start with my line. Travelers, what are we doing?
okay, I suggest we head back, because going forward is certain death, and going backwards is just a nice long hungry walk, and we'll mostly make it okay, because I think we each have basically at this point 3 days worth of food each.
Yep.
So we'll be a little hungry by the time we get back to town, unless I can catch something along the way.
Without Mal here, do we know if there's a town going towards? Would he know if there was somewhere going to Andil? If there's a small town on the way? But he's not here to. So see if it's one day journey to a town.
Let's start with. Rewind. Let's start with y'all went to bed. Because
Sure did.
last night sucked.
Yeah.
When you wake up, everybody roll me a willpower check.
Oh yes, I just got that up there. Finally, I'm ready for it this time. A 10. 4. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't have dice out or my character sheet.
Every time. I almost dumped your dice out earlier, just thinking I'm going to just help you out.
You got my character sheet out?
Well, roll the d8 and add it to your 6, and take your fate points.
Love it. Remember your fate point, you can't exceed your smallest die.
Did you find my character sheet?
I'm getting it up right now.
Okay.
So I got a 12.
Nice. I was just going to assume Maltorius had the flu, and we were going to hump him over one of the horses and carry his ass back.
Your willpower is a D8.
Cool. Got a 4.
12.
You got a 12.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice as you wake up, there looks to have been signs of a struggle.
All right, someone needs to stop kidnapping us in the middle of the night.
Outside of Maltorius's tent. And there is blood, and his scythe is laying out. No, he doesn't have a scythe anymore. One of his great swords is laying on the ground outside the tent.
What about his money bag?
Any food?
That's not there.
That's a damn shame. How about food?
What about food? Yeah.
All the food's still there.
Cool.
Panties?
We are all the equivalent of
he was wearing
crackheads. Sorry, man.
We are tweaked out on our magic. We're like, how much is that sword worth? Wow. Damn, that's the second time, guys.
Hey guys, the dude with the scythe's gone.
The dude without the scythe, just his great sword. Maltorius is gone.
Can I try and see if I can find any tracks that may indicate where he went or where he was dragged off to?
Give me a willpower. For survival. This is survival.
It doesn't matter. It's 4. So
you see scuffle marks.
William, did you see anything last night? What am I asking?
He's still sleeping.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm 80% blind in this eye and 100% blind in this eye. I really didn't see.
So this is now
It's all cloudy, remember?
2 members of our party who are gone.
Yeah.
Who disappeared in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
And
with blood.
We're clearly kidnapped.
I think we just have a lot of slackers on our team.
And it
Who's next?
can't be because of memories, because Barnett didn't have memories either.
How do we keep sleeping through this?
I'm going to guess it was his watch and he just didn't wake us up.
It could be someone we know, guys. He thought it was like going to be. I feel like we're going down a rabbit hole.
I mean, it could just be the players didn't show up to game.
But it's fun to think.
Yes. It could be that they didn't show up to game, but we could go with they're just sick and we're going to carry him. We have one horse left.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Slap his ass over the horse and let him sit
But
there.
this is more fun for me.
Fair enough.
But back to what I was saying earlier. Is there a way to know if we're going to be in a town first before we get back to Vendela?
On the way, you did not see any villages, towns, hamlets, nothing.
Or even like I'm talking about even going forward to Andil. Is there anything we know about that there's going to be another town in between, that's closer than Rendella?
Possibly.
Okay. I mean, what did we say? 6 days?
We probably need to talk to William.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was talking to William.
I toss a rock at him.
Yeah.
Bink. He does.
What? Huh?
What? Maltorius was kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Same story.
We're working on it.
We think we're okay.
It's a work in progress.
We're working on that one.
We're going like flies.
That's what we will go for.
At this point, it's just kind of par for the course.
Yeah.
Whatever that phrase means.
dangerous-
I heard it one time and I have no idea what it means.
Dangerous job we
And
have.
then 2, have you ever been this way? And is there a town closer forward than there is backwards to get to Randella?
Because we're 6 days, right?
Roughly,
you
yeah.
said that, but I don't know if that was an accurate assumption.
I mean, it might be shorter if we go off-road, but then again, it might be a lot longer if we go off-road.
We'll roll at disadvantage if we go off-road. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm good on the off-road. I'm not trying to get ganked by a chupacabra or something. Whatever he decides is going to happen.
Another 4 to 5 days is the city of Sten.
How much money do we all have?
So wait,
To afford
he said
supplies?
there's somewhere 4 days?
There's somewhere 4 to 5 days ahead of us.
Can you tell us about this place?
Sten is one of the larger settlements of the Andil tribes. They pride themselves on their horses.
Would they be adequate to resupply us?
Yeah, it's a big settlement.
I mean, 4 sounds better than 7.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, can we drop
And
down
we at
to maybe
least,
get a
we
discount?
theoretically at least have enough food to get there, as long as nothing bad happens on the way.
I've got 60 gold, 6 platinum.
All right, speaking of that, so
Are we above the table right now?
No, this is
Okay.
Let's do, if we're going to continue forward, because you're right, 4 days forward is better than 6 or 7 days backwards.
Right.
Says the accountant.
Says the druid of the group here, okay? And I think for our own safety, we need to change up how we're doing the order here.
The order of what?
Walking or riding when we get horses again.
Yeah,
if
we ain't
get
riding
horses.
nothing no more.
Right.
Will you give me that bag?
Are you saying like we don't need to be so clumped together?
Yes. I think there should be at least one of us maybe while we're walking, maybe 50 yards ahead.
I was thinking because we have one horse right now,
Lost a red
we could do 2 in the rear,
Don't
maybe horse
probably.
with some
In the
kind of
middle.
navigation, and then 2 at front.
Yeah, 2 up front to have the horse in the middle with the gear.
Or
and
you could
everything else.
do 1 horse, 1,
Yeah.
1
Basically, what I'm thinking of is we need somebody up here
scout.
ahead of us, scouting just a little bit, so that if something's coming, we have the main group has a little bit more warning.
We just watch them drop.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all take turns being the bait.
Right.
Okay. I mean, if it's going to be an ambush, the first person's not going to get ambushed
Yeah.
anyway. It's going to be the middle horse.
I think
So,
that's a smart idea.
yeah.
I agree.
Because if we'd had somebody out front when the stampede came through, they could have gotten a little bit more of a warning ahead of everybody else, and
But
given them
to your
chance to respond.
point, the only reason we bounced back from that was because you were
Yeah.
far enough away. So
Yeah.
I have no arguments.
Okay.
I like it.
So,
I can even take first bait. I don't care. First
bait.
Well, I guess it would probably make sense to put whoever has the best distance.
yeah, that would actually be me. I should probably be up front.
Yeah, because
So-
if something's close, you can at least.
Yeah, because we none of us have good perceptive eyesight like Barnett did.
I would say at this point, the horse is pretty vital.
Horse should be in the middle where it's most protected.
So I should probably stay with the horse then, because I can take the biggest hit theoretically.
Correct.
I'll ride it,
Oh yeah,
William says.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but the horse needs to carry our stuff, William. You get to walk like the rest of us.
Well, fine.
I'll ride it. Way to put yourself out there, William.
Smart party.
Remember last time we kicked him out? It was your idea.
okay,
Our point is we're supposed to be learning how to take over, so
Yes,
he's not with us all the time.
okay, and
Anything
then
for me, I can do things like ruin food. Anything
Yeah, right.
at all.
Yeah.
No,
more
I'm good.
ruins for you.
you need to, you need to
No
sit
more
in the back.
touchy.
You sit in the back and cast adrenaline when I tell you to. That's
Yeah,
what
right.
you need to do.
I forgot you have adrenaline too. It's not just mouth.
He got that from me.
Who's rolling
Okay.
for the day of travel?
I'm fine with it.
Go for it.
What am I rolling?
D20, I
Mr. Horseman.
Who's got a 20
calls
for me?
Aid.
You do. It's right there, that yellow one.
That yellow. the
The yellow one
with the
next to the D.
spots.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That is a D20.
the yellow one with the spots.
That is a
16?
16?
Yeah, 16.
That hurt. This thing is sharp. Its edges are sharp.
Somebody's been busy making
Is this
that.
because of 16, or is this something that we could possibly have when we get to that?
No, we already have that.
Stellar?
We had one.
You have
horse.
that.
Oh, we have a horse and wagon.
Yeah, we
I
have
thought we
horse
just
and
had
wagon,
horses.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
A while ago.
Well, yeah. I know we had a wagon back in the Killer Forest.
Hey, no.
Nope, you don't fit.
I'll throw you a bone.
That's fair. No.
Giggity.
Yeah, I knew we had one at Killer Forest because we couldn't because we're going to go around the log that fell.
All right, so who's rolling? Sorry.
He did. You rolled a
16.
I rolled a
16.
16. She's my horse, and her name is Shelby.
Roll me a d6.
Me?
Damn.
Roll a D6. Roll a D6.
Get it out this fucking thing. 5.
That has got some thump to it. Is that one of the?
They're very
is it one of the
Those
rock
are
ones?
those are my metal ones.
Metal ones?
Yeah.
They're sharp. I flicked it.
Yeah.
It flicked back.
They're pretty, but I would never want to roll these. They would.
I actually kind of like how heavy it is.
I would feel like I'm going to destroy whatever table I was playing on.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a what was that?
5.
A 5.
5, sorry.
5 of 6.
You.
Should we? Well, hold on. Let's set up what we agreed upon. So
You're in plains. It's a little hilly. There's a random set of trees here and there.
Where do we want? Sorry, I didn't mean to
In the
interrupt.
back.
Where do we want, John?
near you
put me
for
in the
adrenaline.
back and
So we're
you said,
putting
"Oh,
two in the back?
I mean, yeah, or like I could be somewhere, but it's kind of in the, you know.
Yeah, he
William.
assholes on the horse.
him out
So we'll just
Not
put him right there.
That one's made of rubber, not resin.
I'm over here. It's like
You want
you're
magic
awake.
being with you?
No, somebody needs to be. Yeah, somebody needs 2 people in the back,
Yeah.
2 people with the
Let's
horse.
go take- yeah, we
me
got
up front.
We got it. There we go.
Sounds good. There you go.
Ahead, you spot what looks like a rider.
I will pull up. I will have the bow with an arrow knocked, but not at the ready, but not drawn.
What do you see?
Rider approaching.
Right.
Not approaching,
Okay.
kind of just outside of some tree line.
Like on the road or like off to the side?
Off to the side of the road. Just outside the tree line.
Howdy.
You're trying to get us, yeah.
Got a figure for us?
Not yet. As you say that, unnaturally or extremely well trained rider, the horse and the rider all turn and look at you at the same time. Roll me a willpower.
Why you gotta be hateful?
Kind of spoopy, timey-wimey.
This is what I get for spending points on magic. Should have upped my freaking.
You spent points on magic?
Because we were talking about that. That's why I was thinking about not doing the druid thing. I was.
Oh, I wasn't trying to convince you one way or another,
Yeah.
bro.
Alright, well,
I like it.
this die loves to roll 3s and 4s. 3.
Float them.
You can also hybrid.
You're not sure where the rider's feet are.
Excuse me?
Like it all looks like one thing.
Is it a freaking centaur? Wait, I don't know that. Sorry. Oh, we know that exists.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Do I see an actual horse head on said horse?
No, now that you look, you don't.
He's a centaur.
All right.
Put that ahead on the road.
Okay.
Replace the cheese wedge. Oh, great.
Greetings.
That's not fucking cool. That's funny. Raises his shield. The shield is metal, but with a strange green tint to it.
Like emerald?
Yeah. It looks more like steel that's just dyed slightly green.
Okay.
And on the face of the shield is a golden leaf. And as you're getting closer, you can now see.
I held up the. Yeah. As soon as I saw him, that's why I told everybody to stop.
He's getting closer
Okay, so he's coming closer.
slightly.
Howdy, friend. I'm not sure I know what that means.
I got some carrots.
What's your business?
Just traveling down the road, heading to town.
William, do you recognize the shield?
No, I don't.
You recognize the monster.
That's a centaur.
Cool.
I'll roll for the insanity later.
Yeah.
Jonathan's just
Yeah.
mustering through this one.
This is a divine creature. There is no insanity.
Oh,
okay,
cool. Cool, that's great.
Do we get a blessing?
Man, I don't know yet. Depends on
Still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, you know.
So,
Yeah, maybe I
Mine
shouldn't
fell
have that on the.
I didn't even think about
still
whoever's
back?
bait also has to be the communicator of whatever situation.
We're still back here.
Because I assume he can't.
Like, I can
mean,
barely
we're too.
hear
We're too.
anything.
Yeah, you don't. You
well,
don't.
we don't know how good his hearing
turn.
is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, his hearing, yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm
Sorry, technical difficulties. I messed up my mic.
Yeah, you guys probably can't even really tell why we're stopped yet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Because it's well outside about 30 feet, though.
He gets within 15 foot of you.
Okay. I still clearly have the arrow knocked, but I have not raised it in a menacing
And
manner.
he's got a sword, a shield that's looks like it's attached to his arm, and a sword at his side. What's your name?
Jonathan, yours?
Yet to be determined whether I'm going to tell you. What about the rest of your group?
Well, there's Rook and Auric and
Oren.
Jesus, you would think I'd remember everybody's name by now. And William back there.
Old Wilhelm.
And the remaining horses is his name is
Lucky.
Bob.
Bob, the remaining horse.
Yeah, we kind of got run over by a stampede like 2 days ago. Lost most of our horses.
It
It's a
hurt.
shame.
It really kind of is. Yeah.
Yeah, we were 3 days into our journey with brand new
You're
horses. and
way too
that's-
far away.
No, you're not. You guys are close enough.
We're now.
Oh, did we all come together?
If this is the layout, you're close enough.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I love it.
We're simply trying to get to the next town.
To resupply.
We're low on food. 2 of our companions have been kidnapped. We're in very rough shape. We're not here to cause anybody trouble. We're just trying to get back to safety.
Now, what I hear is you're not here to cause anybody trouble.
Or thing.
You have no food. What are you going to eat?
Well, we have food.
We have enough to
We
get
have
to
enough
the next
to
town.
get us to the next town and then buy supplies.
If your worry is that we're going to hunt anything in the surrounding area, that is not our intention.
If we keep going this way.
If I find any carcasses that don't look natural, trust that I will find you.
Well, that's just rude to assume it was us.
Stop.
I have my methods.
Okay, well, good. As long as there will be investigations.
I'm assuming
Before
you
you
have
just-
the ability to smell those kind of things.
I have the ability to speak with animals.
Fair enough.
I have the ability to change into animals.
Oh, me too.
Guy.
I see that as he looks at your necklace, as you see the same necklace around his neck.
That's cool.
We would appreciate passage. We're just here passively, just trying to get to safety. You have my word.
My name is Gregor.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Gregor.
Now, Gregor, I want to be able to uphold my promise to you, but as you know, things like to pop out and sometimes attack us, and that could put us in a position where I have to potentially kill something. That could be a friend of yours or anything in between. Would you want to help us get to where we're going to ensure that we don't get in a fight?
Though that's tempting, I have work to do.
Damn. I wanted the horseman.
Yep.
I am tasked by the goddess Malai, my mother, to protect.
That's the forest god, right? Over the table.
Above the table, Malai is the goddess of nature, love, and life.
Hippy dippy.
And he trots away.
T-shirt.
He goes that way.
Damn, I wanted to use this so bad.
I'm not gonna pick a fight with a centaur.
I think I talked us out of it pretty good.
No, that's great. No. I like,
He's got a shield.
Granted, you'd get fucked.
oh my gosh.
You get fucked up so
literally?
bad.
I mean, I'm talking to this dude like this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You'd get fucked up so bad.
Let's see about that.
Bro has horse strength.
Yeah, bro has horse strength, but he can't. He'll run a lot less. He'll run a lot less fast when I put an arrow through his kneecap.
Oh my gosh. Is he out of range?
So, all right.
He turns around right here.
This is him saying it above
A
the table.
fire
Thank
sword
you.
comes out of his like.
For the viewers out there as well, there are divine creatures.
Yeah,
Okay. in most universes, lores, thematic, I have adapted a little bit. Angels are one of those divine creatures. Okay, Archfey are a divine creature. Centaur are a divine creature. Merfolk are divine creatures.
Gotcha.
Okay, they're all there to protect something. Which means they're some of the most powerful beings on the planet.
I'm not saying it was going to be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was cool.
That was interesting.
That horse talked. You guys ready? Why don't you do that? Talking to the horse.
Yeah. Why can't you grow a head? Horse look at you. Fuck you. Like how you said that, maybe your friend, your cousin, I don't know, may attack us.
Well, because he's like, if you guys kill anything on the road, I'm like, well, what happens if we roll bad and, his cousin comes up?
If we get attacked first, it's self-defense.
Exactly.
He can
The two horses
he'll have
back
to
there,
accept it.
the two horses that we left will look natural, so we should be fine there.
So we're on the road still?
Yes.
On the road again.
You're camping
You and
at this point.
Okay.
You are now down to 5.
Jonathan's.
I'll take first watch by myself, then you guys can split
sleeping
the
on the
other
floor. You know, we have an extra 10.
You know what? William probably would have taken Mel's tent.
Just like
Yeah.
I always liked his tent.
yeah, it's always like this tent. There's one here that had a loot on it. I saw it. I was like, that was mine. Where I went to.
Look, there's got to be at least one of us on watch by ourselves. It makes sense to be the first one or the last. It makes sense to be the first
So
one.
do you guys think the centaur had 2 rib cages?
The better question is it an insect?
Exactly. Yeah. When he wears pants, does it go up to here? Or does it go back there?
Because, right? 2 rib cages.
It's 2 rib cages. Yes.
I'm not contemplating
2 belly buttons.
Do the females have 1 uterus or 2?
Oh my gosh.
I have an never mind.
We need to study the anatomy of.
I'll tell you
divine
later
beings.
outside a game.
That one's for the Patreon.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. The anatomy.
Actually, I recently saw a franchise, a high fantasy franchise that covered this. It had 2.
I have answers for all of these questions.
Oh, yeah.
It goes with my lore, not everyone else's lore, but
This was another custom, independently developed, yeah.
So you said
I'm not comfortable with one person on watches.
But the problem is that
if you, above the table, if you don't do 1-person watches, either there is a time frame that is not covered, or somebody does not sleep a full 8 hours.
That's why I asked that in the chat.
it's got to be. We have to have 3 watches, and at least one of us is going to have to be by ourselves.
Then it needs to be me.
And you can't watch.
It makes sense to be the first watch needs to be by themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure it shouldn't be me, though?
For the one that can't wake up.
We can take turns. Tonight it'll be me, tomorrow it can be you.
It's not a matter of turns. It's just
the first watch.
I'm thinking about taking
in game.
hits.
That was in game.
Yeah, I got you. Stabbing at the fact that.
So you keep distance, so I mean you should be okay.
Yeah.
I have faith.
In worst case, you can always turn to something very loud to wake us up.
He'll rock first. I'll rock second with Magic Man,
Yeah,
and then
I'll take it with Jonathan. Maybe with William.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. Roll.
I'm going to find a bit of a perch in one of the trees, just so that I'm.
Do we have any surrounding?
You got a tree over there we can just put you in?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Okay. Give me a dexterity check to climb it.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
And how high are you climbing?
Maybe about
Giraffe's ass.
maybe about 5 or 6 feet off the ground, just enough to give myself a little bit more.
Lower branch. Okay.
Yeah, a lower branch, just enough to give myself some sight range, but not enough that if I fall or something, I'm going to hurt myself.
Okay.
So, and
works.
quick enough I can get back down if I need to.
Let's see if you make it.
Ha!
Noise.
Oh yeah!
Not only that,
That's a 9, so that would be a total of 17 for the dex check.
the tree came down to you. Did you?
And I got a fate point.
I have decided to change how night watches go.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a d20
You're gonna roll. Okay.
on a specific number that one of you is going to choose. Something happens. I'm not going to tell you whether I rolled the number that you picked
Okay.
unless it happens.
Let's see.
So I was thinking about actually rolling a D100 during night watches, and I'll pick a number that I won't tell you about, and if I hit it, something happens that you may or may not know about.
This is not Daggerheart, okay?
We are. And I'm going to roll a D200. No.
Matt Mercer, please don't sue me. I love you.
He won't.
You're
No.
amazing.
No. That's a free plug.
So we're picking one number for the night?
Whoever's on watch is going to pick a
each
number.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, each watch will pick? Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. As far as you can tell, it's quiet.
I don't get it.
That implies that it is not quiet. You just are unaware.
Apparently, I don't even get a willpower check to check for it. So,
I thought you rolled a willpower check.
no, you told me to roll a dex check to get in the air.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Roll the willpower check.
There you go.
I got a 17 to get in the tree and not get
exactly.
hurt.
Hey, he's got gangsta lean. Look at him.
exactly.
Tree right there.
Kate was holding him up.
5.
I thought that was a ghost.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. That's what he saw.
As far as you're aware,
Great.
it's quiet.
Repeat.
Cool. All right. After my watch, I will hop down. I will wake up Oric and Rorik.
And Orin.
With an R.
Orin.
We don't have Oric von Liechtenstein with us.
Von Liechtenstein.
Okay, so for this watch, are you both going to roll, or is one of you going to roll with advantage?
Explain the benefits and the
Higher
negatives of both choices.
The benefits depend on your dice levels for willpower.
I'm a D8 for willpower. What are you?
D6.
So
Why
yeah,
don't you
so
assist me?
So you assist him.
So
He
if
gets
you
to roll
assist
the
him, it
D10.
goes from a D8 to a D10.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I don't think that's a D10.
And who gets the
1,
fate
2,
point?
3, 4,
Because he's
5,
assisting.
6, 7, 8, 9,
So
10.
if he's
That's
assisting,
10
he rolls,
sides,
he rolls a 10.
He's rolling the dice.
So yeah. You get the fate point.
If
I
roll
hit
your
it.
magic.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just thought about that. Like, if it's not a...
Don't do me wrong. I've been good to you. That's an 8. That's an 8.
It's not on the table.
Fuck that. It's an
not on
8.
the table.
It's
That don't count. It's not on the table. It doesn't
Wait, I'm supposed to roll a D10.
You looked at it.
I thought you were supposed to roll a D10.
That is.
Oh, okay.
Why does everyone keep doing this to me?
That is
it's a
a
fucking
D10.
D10.
Sorry, you said it was an 8 like it was a dramatic success. That's why I said that. Gotcha.
No, the impression was the fact that it landed on my shirt.
I see.
That's
7.
Okay.
Close.
Now, you pick a number.
It's 1 to what?
1 to 20.
20.
What'd you say?
20.
Okay.
Shit.
Never pick the 20.
Always
A
pick the
giant
20.
dildo
Never
monster
tell me the
comes out of
odds.
the trees.
Mystery in the trees.
You ready?
You about to have the LeBlue
No
girl
shot.
moment.
Jacqueline, no, I'm not.
Interesting.
That's never good.
The roots of lust are about to attack us.
Yeah, go ahead and make it red.
Dream sequence. Just
Not red. Oh, you motherfucker. Come on. I can't wait to have a dedicated light system.
First time?
yeah, not a first time.
Whoa.
You could drown my character, you know, when I mouth off. You could just a little bit.
Dream sequence.
Like it too much.
Let me check something.
How did you know how I was?
You get to know each other real well.
How I be?
Orin seems like that kind.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. For the two of you, everything's quiet.
For the rest of you, all hell breaks loose.
That's how much I love this game.
You are having such a sound sleep.
Okay. Cool with me. I guess.
But you.
Is that light changing again?
It goes back and forth between blue and green.
Okay.
You find yourself in a field.
So it's not
A field of wheat surrounded by forests. Yes,
Glad to hear.
exactly like that. And off in the distance is forest, and that forest line is beginning to warp and twist, and the treetops are crunching and twisting and cracking, and they form a face.
Okay.
And without any movement in said face, you hear a voice boom throughout this field. So much so that as the voice is speaking, the tops of the wheat kind of ripple out.
Okay.
Jonathan,
Who are you?
I am Moilai.
Okay.
You may not know it yet, but you are troubled.
You're right, I don't know that yet. Kind of feel good by myself.
I feel a need to help you.
You're not going to give me my memories back, are you?
Just too loud. Just in the room with all the mics.
I will do nothing that you don't wish.
What?
If you don't want them back, I won't give them to you. They will be painful, traumatic.
Successful.
It just... Okay, sorry.
Don't interrupt me.
I would like to be here for you.
Okay. What does that mean?
Rorik has a connection to another goddess. Oren has a connection to a god. Rook has a connection to a goddess.
I see a theme here. Okay.
I would like to be here for you. How can I earn your favor?
Well, at least you asked first, so that's one up on all the other ones.
Sent.
So it's a good start. Honestly, the fact that you didn't just force all my memories back on me, I think has earned you some trust. I mean, you are a god. It's not like I can really not trust you, but, you know.
Some of us. Be careful with your trust.
I'm pretty careful with it. I don't trust a single one of these guys yet.
They
As
will
he
be-
says that I'm actively considering going through his money bag and he doesn't even know it.
They will be what saves you.
Oh, I'm sure. They're just a little crazy, and I can't get any of them to be stable-minded for 5 minutes for me to trust them yet.
We're going to talk about this when you wake up.
If I tell you about it.
Tell about, yeah.
We'll talk again. And you're off.
Jonathan just sits bolt upright from the dream. Son of a bitch. And he rolls back over.
All right. Next watch.
All right, it's me and
That was interesting.
William.
Because I'm like, for
Above the table, yeah, go for it.
for everybody's purpose, I was having a hard time with the fact that you rolled a random encounter chart and then you go to sleep and everybody has to roll for a random encounter. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Looks good.
So I was like, okay, we'll do a game of chance of 1 in 20, which honestly it's way more statistically than 1 in 20. But
Is that like a house rule thing, or is that something that should be
this is
in
me
the?
experimenting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, I like that. The option of being able
You
to.
could write that in as like an optional.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, yeah.
for the.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know if that was something you came up with as like a house rule sort of aspect, but I like how that definitely played out.
Technically, everything we're playing is a house rule right now.
Technically, yeah.
None of it's officially published. Okay.
But you can find his player's handbook on the Pirate Bay if you look. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh.
If it's there, I know who put it there. All right. Who's up next?
You,
It's William and
me.
Okay.
Yeah. So how's that?
William will give you advantage.
Okay, cool. And that's willpower.
Yeah, it's willpower.
So a D from a D10 to a
D12.
D12. Gotcha.
Is this the most recent
nothing
version
personal.
posted on 4/12/25?
My character's background
Of
is
the
even though he
player's
doesn't have the
handbook?
memories, he has trust
I just need to
issues
look
that are
something up.
baked into him.
That's a 3.
I'm the only one that's trying to be level
And I'll give you a
Everyone
random
else.
number between 1 and 20.
Let's go 12.
Okay.
Oh my god, you should make these clickable.
In the bookmarks section,
yeah.
it is clickable. Oh my
gosh.
You fuck.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a one-man band writing a game here. You're complaining over here. Spent 4 years on this shit.
Should have spent 5.
It's gone from 1 book to 3. Come on.
Gotcha.
As far as you're aware, your watch is quiet, and it's now daytime.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ow.
So this is day
There's your bookmarks, by
This
the
is
way.
day-
They just say slide
technically
1, 2,
day
3,
1
4.
towards
Day one towards the city, yeah.
I'm dropping
One
our
man
travel
band.
days because
Yeah.
it's basically wiped at this point.
I'm only pointing it out because you brought it up. After I brought it up.
Do you want to stay up front or did you want to swap out? Doesn't matter to me. There's no wrong answer.
I'll stay up front, I guess.
Notably, you did cross a small river yesterday.
Okay.
Man, he's got kind of a dope last name. Don't say it, because, you know.
He's told us his last name.
Not on the...
Oh, you mean your real last name?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've never really
you're
noticed
good.
your... I opened the player's handbook and just saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
ADHD.
Before we get out in the morning here,
Just start moving forward.
From everyone.
We've moved like 300 feet.
so before we get going this morning, while we're all eating our daily ration
yeah.
here,
My bread.
my daily bread.
Underwater combat.
Take
section.
another.
So apparently, it was my turn to talk with a god last night in my dreams. I don't know which one you started this. Somehow this is all your fault.
Yeah, I'm the one that chose the god to come talk to me in my sleep.
I'm just
You're
saying,
right.
you started it. It clearly you did something
Was it
wrong.
freaky?
It was a little weird.
Who was
It's
it?
a little weird.
Like
Malai.
with a pinky?
Who was it?
Malai.
Oh,
So the same one that
as you said, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the yeah.
the centaur mentioned him.
He said he'd be back, but she said she'd be back.
Yeah, you did call her a god. She let it pass, but I'm not. It's still on the table. But yeah, you
God is a title.
Yeah,
They them.
God, goddess, it really doesn't matter,
Yeah, I'm-
honestly.
probably sure they don't care. So,
Did you?
I mean, some people in
Say
the
yes?
military like to be addressed as sir, and that doesn't
we're
match
negotiating.
Yeah.
She's earning my trust.
It's a title.
Did you get the memories?
And some
No,
don't like that, like Captain Janeway.
offered, and I said no.
All right.
I didn't want to be
called
back.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proud of
We're
you.
not getting into that right
At least you had a choice. I just got,
Yeah,
Changes up.
yeah. So
I mean, he's the only one who left his patron blank.
Yeah.
Wait, who did? Oh,
all right. We got to roll a d20.
you should have drawn like, a little picture in that and just moved on.
I guess I'll keep us rolling.
I didn't choose a patron because somebody's got to be the atheist of the
There
group.
you go. Right. Love it. Yeah, I love it.
For all our
It's hard to continue to be an atheist when they start talking to you, though.
Oh yeah.
13.
Yeah, it's true.
I swore this said go to page 91.
You
and I
go
find
from
what I want, and
agnostic
it's not
to
here.
like. Okay, there's always someone.
Well, I mean, in this world, they're there.
Yeah.
They visit places.
Yeah. You can know God exists.
It's not a maybe.
Yeah.
It's just a whether
just when they're going to show up.
Yeah, this is even greater than like Greek mythology, where they knew that they were there, but they never saw them because they were always on Olympus.
These are very active gods.
They wander the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Yeah.
Today is very windy. So windy that it is hard to travel. It's that wind that, like, if you accidentally step the wrong way, your cloak is pulling you backwards.
Oh, damn.
I take my cloak off.
Damn it.
Pack it away.
Same thing. I put it over my face.
Regardless, you all lose a day of travel as it slows you down.
Bunch of bitches.
All right. Can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
Above the table. Hypothetically speaking, what number do we need to roll to have a good day of travel?
That's for him to know and us to find out through a lot of testing.
The problem is the table changes every time we go traveling.
I'm willing to bet.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
So, depending on where you're at, is what table there is. And if you buy the books, because I magically finish them and they're released, this will be in the narrator's guide. There is a D20 table for every biome, whether that be plains or swamps or mountains or whatnot, forests.
Well, on the table we're on now, what number do we need to roll the next 6 times in a row to have great travel?
Do you have
There's a few of them, actually. I have made these tables fairly similar no matter where you go. Some of them are random encounters. Some of them are like, oh shit, a stampede. Some of them are, it slowed you down. Some of them are, you found rations.
Let's go.
I like it.
Where's that?
Where's that one?
This is not the world of fluffy bunnies and ponies, though.
Oh, I know.
So
Which is great because
there is more bad than there is good.
I like it. I give you crap, but I actually do like it. It's a little bit more succinct than the other game systems system of just rolling, and it's like a certain number you get it, like X number on the die, you get an encounter, X number you don't.
Yeah.
So I do like the randomness of it.
There is nothing happens on these charts.
Perfect. All right, first night or next night.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first this time?
Doesn't make a difference.
Cool.
No, apparently we're...
I think that's just the nighttime.
This is nighttime. Who's
So he's going to go first, and I'll take where his shift with. I guess it would be with you. The next on second shift.
okay?
So kind of rotate out who's on first by themselves.
Who's on second?
What's on third?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Roll me a willpower. Willpower perception. We're on it tonight.
We are.
We're on something.
Yeah.
Go.
2.
2. Give me a random number.
2.
Okay. It's quiet.
Too quiet.
It's too quiet out here. Your watch goes by uneventful.
Sick. I'm gonna lay down.
Who's up next?
We both are. Since we're both D8s, why don't we just roll to increase our chances?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a D10, John.
That's
Nice.
an 8. Total of 12 for me.
I got an 8.
Let's go.
I got an 8.
Fate points all around.
Yeah.
That brings me to my max, though.
Dramatic success. Dramatic success.
You guys have the best
Is your
fucking night of your life.
D4 your lowest?
D4, I have charisma and
Oh, okay.
melee.
Yeah. 'Cause
Or
magic,
military power or martial
melee proficiency.
melee proficiency at 4. So
Melee proficiency, ballistics proficiency, strength, toughness.
did you roll a 4? Tell me you roll a 4.
Wisdom.
I have a 16 total.
Nice.
I rolled another 8.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
So 12 for me, 16 for him.
What's the random number?
I'll let
can I
you
take
choose.
it? This is on a 20, right? Mm-hmm. Let's go with 11.
Nice.
It is a thankfully very, very quiet night. Here and there, you see a fox taking down a hare, or an owl fly by, but it's really quiet otherwise.
I need to learn to
next?
talk to animals.
Me and William. You gonna assist again? I got a D10.
Yep.
All right, so go up to a 12.
Might want to change up that positioning.
Oh. And then that is the 12. 5. Go with 3.
Rolled your number on this one. All right, another quiet night.
Huzzah!
How about if we do this? Is that
Thank you.
better?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's slightly better, yeah.
Here we go.
Slightly less of a painful transition there. I love how you keep moving the tents on and off.
I mean, what are we supposed to be doing?
I know it's. I'm saying I enjoy the fact that you're moving the tents on and off. I would help, but I don't want to ruin your fun at this
No,
point.
it's fine, yeah.
All right.
Who wants to be up front today? I mean, I'm happy to continue doing it, but if somebody else doesn't want to walk next to the horse or behind the horse again.
I'm tired of picking up his shit.
3.
This will be day 3.
At this point,
Although because we lost a day, it's technically day 2 again.
Yeah.
At this point, you are approaching a very large lake directly in front of you.
They want to fish?
I don't think fishing's allowed.
Oh, okay.
Also, we don't have a fishing pole.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And there's no trees anywhere in a visual range.
We're just walking through a field right now.
It is wide open plains.
We get beat by the sun.
And on occasion, you hear what it sounds like rolling thunder.
I know what that is. Okay. I'm going to put up my, say, can we take a break for a second?
Yeah.
And I'm going, I've not asked this question, but when I shift into an animal form, does my stuff go with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Everything that is on your possession.
Got it. Perfect. That's
You cannot touch somebody else and do it.
I figured that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to turn into a hawk,
Oh,
and I am going to fly up
okay.
and
Love
take and take a look up above and get a hawk's eye, literally hawk's eye view of the area. Bird's eye view of the
How
area.
keen of you.
No matter how many times he does that, it never gets old.
Exactly, yeah. No, what will you turn into next?
Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm
Hawks
hoping.
have keen sight,
Yeah.
so you roll
Okay.
1 dice level higher for willpower checks.
So their willpower is a D6, so there'd be a D8, so it's the same as me, oddly enough.
Oh.
Okay.
But hold on,
Yeah, there's got to be something.
hold on. Your
Yeah.
enchanted item isn't on your character sheet.
Should be. It's on my
It kind of is.
Yeah, it's on the enchanted items list.
The double tap gets every time.
It's under back, such as cloak. Tooth of animal form, uncommon, 30 GP. Animal form, 6 costing points. Technically, it's currently full. I have it marked as 48 out of 60.
I have that on here wrong. I wrote that on here wrong. So you adapt its physical traits, but you retain your mental traits.
Okay. So then my D8 would be, my natural D8 would then become a D10.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Okay. So hawks can see pretty far. You can see that the lake in front of you is a fairly large lake, and on the other side of it is probably where you're going. And as you're looking around, randomly, off in this direction or that direction, looks to be herds of horses
The centaur families. Got it. Yeah.
with riders wearing furs.
That's even more terrifying.
Yeah. Condor calls for aid.
Looks like what you know has been described what an Andil warrior would look like.
Okay. Definitely terrifying. I'm going to land, turn back. So the town we want is that way. And
You have to go around the lake.
right, yeah, it's that way across the lake, but we're going to have to go around. And it looks like Maltorius is an Andil, right? It looks like a bunch of people from like Maltorius are possibly riding around on the backs of the centaurs. So that
No, they were not centaurs.
they were just on horses.
They were
the horses.
hordes of herds of horses.
Oh, okay. So
But there were warrior-like riders.
yeah, there's like a large lot of them out there. So
Large
just
lot.
be on your best behavior.
And of course, we're missing our.
Yeah.
Yeah. My guy.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk to them about his disappearance.
Yeah. Maybe they'll know.
Okay.
But yeah.
With your sight, are we going to get there any faster than we would before? Do we know that we're taking that corner around the lake? So are we cutting off any days, knowing that he saw where we're trying to go?
I think we still have to stay on the road.
So the road goes around the lake.
No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was leaving that up to chance.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just didn't know how that worked because right now I don't know where we're going. We're just following a road.
Yeah, it's essentially we need to follow the road.
Cool.
Going off the road
I like
could theoretically save us time, but with the
Yes.
horse in the cart, it probably
fair.
wouldn't save us time.
I love it.
All right, who is rolling me today?
I guess I'll do it.
Yep. Can you turn something to roll higher?
7. 7.
Roll me a d6.
Damn it. Fuck. 1.
A group of about 10 to 15 horses with 2 wagons are riding towards you. All of them wearing heavy furs, thick leathers, shields on the side of the caravan.
Oh, okay.
Very Viking-esque. Start approaching.
Here we go.
The front rider. Hello, how are we today?
Good. Yourself?
Eric is good.
Nice to meet you, Eric. I'm Jonathan.
Jonathan, nice to meet you. We have wares to trade. Are you interested in trading?
We have food.
Let me look and see what I have. I don't even know what I have because I haven't opened that yet.
I'm pretty sure we're on our last day of food.
Yeah, I've got 2 left. If I've been doing it right. We only had 4 to start with. Right,
We're on day 4 now.
Oh, yeah, then I have 1 left, yeah.
I could part with 10 days ration.
Yeah. What's the cost? Do you deal only in trade, or do you take currency?
20 copper.
20 copper? Yeah, I like it.
Deal.
Yeah, right? Say less.
Pay the man.
Pay the man, I got you.
I have other things.
What else you got?
Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, like on the low to high.
The cart opens.
Spring loaded.
Just like
He walks
like Men
over
in Black.
and he hits something, and then he hits something else, and then the side of the cart falls open, and it's like a store.
This man has hydraulics.
You got,
Right,
you got any smokes?
yeah, right? It's like, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna start naming stuff.
Cool.
Okay. There is a rapier. There is a metal tower shield. There is a 6-shot rifle. There's a javelin, plate leggings, a maul, throwing daggers, another 6-shot rifle, leather bracers, a great club. There is lots of jewelry. So there's some stones, random stones. There's a silver bracelet. There's a ruby encrusted chalice. Looks very expensive.
What does that do out of curiosity?
Some opals, diamond rings. What are you asking?
Yeah. I noticed the chalice, and I'm just curious what the hell it...
What's that?
Yeah, 4 copper.
It makes you feel
just
fancy
knock
while
out
you're
4
drinking your wine.
Or you have 2 copper.
All right.
Probably.
Yeah, you can take out 2 from yours because I only had 4 to break into the math up.
Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
There's
Just take away 4.
some alchemical
we'll catch up.
stuff. So he's got
Just trying to remember
garlic.
where our money's at.
Looks like some vials of
Our
stuff
equipment.
on there, up there. There's what looks like some recipes for things.
I gravitate to that area and I just kind of start looking through. We'll get back to it. Finish your list.
The throwing daggers. How much are those?
10 silver per dagger.
So that'd be one. That's 1 gold, right?
Are these
Yes,
above the table?
you are a smart one.
Do we get any discount for buying more than, like, if I want to look at that rapier?
If you spend 100 gold, I will give you
Are these
20 gold worth
10 platinum.
free.
above table? Are we talking with the people he saw, or is this unrelated?
Oh, he saw a lot of people in a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
So it's not that it was Andil. Is that-
These guys aren't Andil,
they're
right?
Andil.
Oh, these guys are Andil.
Okay.
You have crossed over into the Andil tribes.
Because I was going to say you should ask them about the people you saw and see if they're going to be friendly or not. But never mind.
Yeah.
We clearly are.
They're part of the
We're dealing.
caravan. So 100 gold, so 10 platinum.
Well, I ain't got that.
We ain't got that kind of
Not for
coin.
no throwing
No.
knives.
Yeah,
I have-
some idiots got rid of all of our gold.
Hey,
for
I still have
memories.
6 platinum and 60 gold, so...
I have cloaks, I have tankards, I have rope, I have
I will buy one of the.
looking glass.
Wow.
I have a looking glass.
Ooh.
Are you about to buy a throwing knife?
Actually, have a proficiency in it.
You know, looking glass with a mirror.
Okay, that's
I have
it's like the one thing you could have said. That would make sense.
He's like, why are you going to buy a throwing dagger? Because I have a proficiency in it.
I have 2 things that are very, very special.
Do you have anything you
Very, very expensive.
get off of you that you
Yes.
don't need? Maybe make it cheaper.
Yes.
What are the special things?
Give me the special.
I have a black rose.
Oh, what?
Black rose.
Black rose.
Rose.
A rose. Yes, a rose. Shows you a black rose.
Yes.
And then he pulls out a bottle of perfume. This is very special. It's called perfume of something that I cannot pronounce. It points to the label. It says Perspacious perfume.
Number 5.
That very special.
What's it do?
You spray this on yourself, and you become a friend to the next person you talk to.
Oh,
You get Riz.
So it almost like hypnotizes them.
I don't know how it works.
above the table. Does it just like boost your like?
It is a spell in a bottle.
Yeah.
So it's 10 uses, and then it's gone. So this is a 10 use only. It cannot be refilled like other magic items.
Can it be used
Enchanted
in battle?
items. It's charm person basically. So you spray this on yourself, and
Basically,
now
cast charm.
you are casting a spell that will charm the next person.
How much for the smelly spray?
36 gold.
It's not terrible, but that's a lot of gold.
I'll buy one of the throwing daggers.
Can,
10.
talking
He'll
about
test it. He'll make sure the weight's on it's good.
yeah.
throwing,
great.
talk about throwing daggers. Is it like one of those things? Like, say he throws it, can he reclaim it, or is it like it's?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have more of a chance of getting the throwing dagger back than I do the arrows.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
I
Arrows
just
have a bigger chance of breaking.
yeah, I just didn't know if there was like a reclaim system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of gravitated to the alchemical supplies and stuff and recipes and things like that. What am I seeing over here?
I can tell you exactly what's here. We have some powdered blue stone. We have chrome orange. Don't smell that. It smells bad. It does not smell like oranges.
I think powder.
I have a potion of blooming. I have a vial of poison. I have a vial of antitoxin for that poison. We got some garlic, muscata. We have potion of healing. We have some saltpeters and a recipe for making firecrackers.
What's the price on the poison and toxin?
And healing.
The poison vial is 43 gold. The antitoxin is 6 gold.
That's not bad.
The poison is much harder to make.
Yeah.
And the healing potion?
No,
7 gold.
7?
7 gold.
no great swords.
I do. Let me look again.
You're like all swords.
Where?
No, I have a great club. He picks up what should be a two-handed club
Oh my gosh.
in one hand.
Christ.
Great club.
That does. That doesn't fly for my proficiency, right? Great club is separate from a great sword. Yeah.
The recipe of firecrackers. I'm curious. Does it scale?
What
Now,
do
if
you-
I made a really big firecracker, would it be more than a firecracker?
Oh, you
using-
fuck! You are trying to make dynamite.
Not necessarily dynamite. There's many things that go dynamite.
We can have conversations about you making your own recipes,
Okay.
and they can be based off of other recipes.
This actually probably works really well with me wanting to dump a bunch of my experience into intelligence.
There
for
is a
creating
system
recipes.
for creating recipes.
Okay.
Where?
The fuck?
You've got something on your ear. It's like black.
Bro, it's stuck.
It's gone now. You had like a big black thing on your ear. I don't know.
No, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
There will be some experimentation, though.
End up with no arms.
Hasn't there been enough experimentation on my body?
Like, keep all your
You,
limbs,
my
please.
friend, your whole character is based around experimentation.
I know, that's why I'm interested
You're literally
in this.
just testing the limits.
I want to put the dagger on my sheet, but I don't see the equipment list in here.
Let's talk about not necessarily things like potions, the supplies that you listed off, the powdered blue stone, the chrome orange, garlic. You said mascara? And the saltpeter. What's the prices on these?
Uno momento, I'm helping Jonathan with something.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
What language was that?
Under equipment, weapons.
I'm just saying I don't see equipment on my list of side items over here to pick up.
Oh, equipment.
So you have, I'm looking at yours right now. Overview.
I understand that. I understand there's an equipment section where I can put the dagger. I'm looking for the stats to the dagger that are usually listed on the left-hand side where like the animals and everything else are. I don't see equipment over there to
If
add.
you open up the book, it's got throwing daggers under ranged weapons.
Okay, how do I open up the book? Oh, hey, look. There's the book.
Pieces
Oh,
of
it's
the
not
book.
the book.
No, you have to go to Discord. Or,
Oh, gotta go to Discord? Okay.
oh, I got you. I can get it real quick.
No, I got
Okay, so you asked for the powdered blue stone is 5 gold pieces, chrome orange is 15 gold pieces, garlic 1 gold, no biggie. Muscata is 15 gold, and saltpeter is 5
It would
gold.
be.
You have anything not for sale?
My daughter.
Fair enough.
You asked, I have to say.
So what's on my list?
It has been a lonely journey.
She is not for sale.
Yep. She's got a.
Is your hand available for marriage?
No.
You're just out all around.
I wasn't looking.
last name?
Especially to non and
Bola?
Yeah, fair.
What Bola would you wear around like a necktie?
I really just want to
No,
give him help.
Ebola
I was hoping the answer was always no.
You are a big
2
one.
rocks
Not big enough.
with a rope
Yeah.
between them.
Story of my life.
And when you throw them, they tangle up.
Always an inch short, right?
Yeah.
I have little things.
Are we?
Looking glass.
So
I have
does
a
he.
ceramic jug. Ceramic jug.
For piss pop.
No joke.
No.
I know William has healing capabilities. Do we want to get the healing potion, or is it double dipping?
Well, William won't be forever.
I know what I'm saying, like, but we may come across another.
Me and him had talked about him like teaching me stuff during this journey.
Yeah.
Like, has that been occurring? Because that's what you've done
Sure.
while we've been traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have animals too.
You have horses?
Such as?
I have a sheep. I have 2 dogs.
Not that lonely.
I keep wanting to suggest this show to some of my friends. Put on to watch so that we can get the viewership up, and then I keep having to watch the episodes and going, no, I can't recommend this to like anyone who has children in their home.
my God.
So
Well, it's not supposed to be watched by children. We covered that at the beginning.
no, I'm just saying.
Anyway,
Do you have any-
what
any
other
horses?
animals?
I have a sheep. I have goats. I have dogs. I have a trained hawk. Very hard to train.
We tried that last time.
I have a trained war dog.
That's expensive.
And I have lots of horses, but I do not want to sell them.
How much for the war dog?
30 gold.
I'll take him.
You got 30 gold?
If you don't, I got some. I don't know how.
I've got a platinum
That's
in
10 gold.
my
That's
bag.
10 gold.
That's
Platinum's 10 gold.
A platinum is
10
Oh
gold.
no, I don't have enough. Never mind. I thought a platinum was 100 gold. Sorry.
Nope.
Never
I
mind.
mean, I've got.
How much for the regular dog?
1 silver.
Why not be bad to have a dog? Could help with
But that
watch,
hawk, though.
smell. Help. Well, yeah. How much is the hawk? But he can also transform into a hawk.
Well, yeah, but only for like 6 seconds. Or no, what is
If
it?
you cannot afford war dog, you cannot afford
Okay,
hawk.
gotcha.
The hawk is 100.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, a
tried that the
regular
very first
dog
episode.
wouldn't hurt. The smell, watch.
He looks over at Oren's cat and goes, "You sure?"
I'm not worried about that thing.
Okay.
Is the war dog more trained for that cat? Because I mean, like,
Well, yeah, it's a train. He says a trained war dog.
yeah.
If it's trained, you better keep it the fuck off my cat.
Well, if it's trained, why would we're not getting the trained war
Yeah.
dog?
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, the cat stays on your shoulder 90% of the time. Also, your cat serves zero purpose to this party.
It's my snuggle buddy, first of all.
Don't talk to Luke.
what skill is used to train a dog?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Alright, cool. I can help with that.
How does that work? What's the mechanic with that?
Milk bones.
It is a series of charisma checks, and you have to reach a certain amount of successes on those charisma checks in order to train the dog to be obedient, basically.
So what you're saying is prior to that,
And if you fail checks, it does subtract from your total.
okay, so maybe this might not be worth.
My charisma is a 4, a D4. So as much as I would love to have a dog in game,
I can help
I
with
will never
charisma.
get it. I will never get it trained properly.
Yeah, I can help with charisma
trained
if
to
it.
you. And
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, and the person who is training it
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
I
trained
have a
too.
D6 in charisma.
So if you are training it,
Yeah.
it's your dog.
I got a D8 in charisma right now.
So I mean, do you want?
So
to
I mean, I would love to have a dog, but I mean, yeah. So
Are we also in a position
Now-
to be able to feed a dog?
that's what we were talking about. That and I
Yeah.
thought it was just part of the.
That's
you're
a full
eating
day's
half
ration.
a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're fine on food again.
No. We only
No.
got 10 rations total.
10
That's
days.
That's two apiece.
Two
And
And we're
there's
on
5 of us.
Yeah, and we're on day 4 to this city. How we didn't discuss how far away we were.
Yeah, we
It was a
asked Eric
4-day
how far it
journey.
is.
You lost a day.
So we still have 3 days left.
Yeah, I asked Eric how.
We traveled more than
No, you're on day 3 right now.
Right.
You have 2 days left.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And we have 10 days of rations.
Between
No,
us. So
between
that's 2
us.
days each.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we get to town.
Not to
Yeah.
add a dog, though.
Yeah,
I don't care.
We
Do
can-
whatever. I was just trying.
I'm with you on that.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I think you're on the right track. We
Just
should
not-
get a
not
dog.
yet.
I have a silver spoon.
Oh my god. I'm good. I'm good.
You know.
Yeah, I don't need.
All
this.
right.
We had one of those at one
Yeah.
point.
Okay. I'll make this real simple. If you're for the dog, put your hand up.
I mean, in theory, in the future, I suggest we get the dog. I don't know if today is the day to get the dog.
Okay.
I think I'd rather save up for War Dog.
Well,
or that
I
hawk.
come back through Sten on regular basis.
Yeah, but we might not be here no more.
Yeah, well,
If you want to find me, I'm telling you where to find me.
You got a cell phone number?
Pager?
Two-way. Nextel chirp.
Smoke signal?
You know magic.
Yes.
I don't.
Engage?
Anyway, moving on.
PSP.
All right, no dog, fine.
No, I 100% agree
What was
with
the
you.
cost?
We're just in a tight spot.
Yeah.
Because I know what it should.
But I'm definitely going to get said dog eventually.
I think
it,
it's saltpeter.
it fits my
I
character.
think just
wait.
for the sniff,
yeah.
You only had
And
saltpeter. You didn't
hunt.
have
maybe food. I don't know.
anything. Do you have everything in the recipe to make those
No, I told
the
you. what I
firecrackers?
have.
Yeah, you don't have everything for the firecrackers.
No.
Yeah, okay.
How much for everything?
Oh, a lot.
Gosh.
More than you have if you can't afford dog.
Yeah. So we can't afford it. We can't afford to feed
All right,
it.
so it sounds like we're just kind of BSing at this point. Let's should we tally up how much we owe the man and move on?
I've already paid him for my dagger.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I have well over 30,000 worth of jewelry.
That's the man. A man who can say that to us right now knows that his guards can kick our ass. Let's just keep going.
Hold on.
Have a good day.
I mean, I'm out for some fun.
No, I'm good.
Well, you've been paid. Anything else?
Can I
Good day?
watch? I'm not involved. I'm on your side, but can I watch when y'all roll him down the hill in multiple pieces?
Have a good day.
Oh, wait,
Pleasure meeting you.
wait. Before we go, should we ask him if we've seen anything about your boy? It's missing?
Oh,
Mal.
Yeah, let's not forget that that's part of our storyline.
I described Maltorius.
Well, no, I was talking about, well, I guess both. Maltorius and
Well, yeah,
Barnett happened way back at the. Yeah.
might know.
I mean,
We've got 2 people missing. Just talk to
I
them.
described both of them. You
Alright.
see either one of those?
I can't say I have.
Thank you.
There we go.
what about? I talked to Jonathan aside. What about Malvian, the guy we're trying to? Mal's taking us to. You want to ask about?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Have a good day, friend. Thank you.
Good day.
After we get a little ways away and we're not in ear range, the less people know we're looking for him.
Cool. Works for me. I like it. And yeah, the rapier, I'm not ready for it yet because it still is. It doesn't do
I'm
much.
definitely getting a dog when I raise my charisma and can train it properly.
I want a war dog.
That would be a good thing to add to next.
Yeah.
But a hawk.
We don't use it much, but when we need it, we need it.
Yeah.
Above the table, is his hawk the same as a trained warhawk? Or wait, was it called a warhawk?
Mm-hmm. It is a warhawk.
Is it?
It is the same stat line.
Gotcha.
Above the table, giving you away too much information.
Okay.
It could be used with in combination with some spells.
Yeah, like
You could not waste your tooth of animal form and instead use a spell to see through the
which you
hawk's
have.
eyes.
you have the one see through their eyes, or you just can read the mind.
I have a mind link. Spell.
Gotcha. That's different than.
You can also use a trained hawk in combat,
Oh, nice.
and
yeah,
you can use hand signals to have it do things.
Love it. Cool. All right.
Can I use that spell that I learned, the mind link one, on my cat and communicate with it?
No, completely different.
Okay.
You could. You're not going to understand anything.
To be no different than me talking to the cat standing beside it currently. It's not going to
Probably a little bit
more
less-
confusing
less
to it.
coherent, and more disorientating
to the cat. Oh, to me.
you.
So we said we have 2 rations, but extra.
Is there any mechanic for me to be able to do that and actually have it understand me?
There is a spell for it.
What's it called?
Animal communication.
Dr. Doolittle.
No, they really
Okay. You have had enough days to learn mending,
Okay.
life's lie,
Shit, hold on.
Oh, life's life. I forgot about that one.
and protect life.
Mending, life's lie.
Just so I understand the mechanics of the game, do we know that he has these, or like,
You would have
are we? Are
seen
we?
me
Are you?
working
Yes, I'm
with
saying.
it.
Are we
Yeah,
openly talking about that? What your spells are capable of?
You would have picked up on it. If not, we can
Alright,
have
cool.
a conversation.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah.
Mending is
What? Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Mending is healing. That's not like putting
And it can-
paper back together.
No, mending is
Okay.
that's repair.
Repair. Okay.
Mending is healing, and it's anywhere from low level healing to very, very high level healing.
You have to-
He can only use up to his level
And
of
is it touch
the healing.
or is it voice?
I haven't read it yet, so
Yeah.
The caster touches a target and heals based on a chart below. So
don't worry, we'll customize that spell later.
Just stay away from the dynamite. When it blow up your
D4 all
arms.
the way up to D20 worth of health.
Nice. Which now
Life Sly is you can detect if a creature is telling a lie.
People are creatures. We're all animals.
And protect. Well, the point of me saying creature
Gods.
is it's more than just humans.
Yeah. But I imagine gods wouldn't fall under that, right?
Creature is pretty much anything.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Protect life. The caster creates a field of life energy around a target they can see, negating the
probably
next
got floss
5
in the
hit
bathroom.
points of damage for 1 round. So for 1 round, you put up a 5 hit point shield on something.
Oh, I guess we actually already did this in another game because you already had me add them, or you just added them. Either way, they're already on my list.
Love it.
Cool.
Can we take like a 5-minute break?
Sure. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
We're back.
Yeah.
Travelers. What are we doing? It's nighttime. Now,
We're a
right?
day away. Oh, no,
standing here, Charlie
we're
Brown.
night now.
All right. I need to. The reason I didn't decide to see if I was reclaiming my experience points from not doing the magic stuff anymore is that I decided that I'd at least keep the magic points necessary to recharge my own tooth. So how do I roll for that? Because this is my first time doing that.
Okay, so what did you bring your magic up to?
My magic is now a D8.
Okay, so every level that you went up, you roll, and that is added to your magic points pool.
I have that. I rolled that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So you have that many magic points to throw into your enchanted item every day.
Oh, okay.
And then every 4 hours of sleep, you re-roll your magic dice, and that's how many magic points you naturally reclaim through sleep.
Did you add a magic special trait? Because you're now a D8.
Yeah. I did. Let me go back to it. Oh, wait, no, I'm a D6
Oh, okay.
because we determined that I was wrong on my math and I couldn't go to D8. So,
Yeah, so D6. So same difference. You roll a D6 to see
yeah.
twice and
Where
one
was
sleep.
the magic pool written down at? I know I rolled it. Is it under equipment?
What's your stat block right now?
My stat block?
Yeah.
It's down here in the corner. Below me.
Blow you?
Below my head bubble.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
I have
Head square.
9. I have 9 magic hit points, so that's easy. And then as for my stat block,
Yeah.
just across the board,
Yeah, read from left to right.
D4, D20, D6, D6, D8, D4, D10, D8, D4, D6.
Your ballistic is ridiculous. I love it though. Like it's so good.
I mean, this character's kind of
I know. I love it. Like I'm saying, like just
He's Legolas.
you're the highest.
I'm getting there.
You're the highest.
I'm getting there. Next, I'm definitely going to up my, I'm probably going to redo my willpower and get into a D10 before I do much else.
Yeah, that's what.
Tired of failing rolls. All right, so I have 9, so I can recharge it. So then I just roll a D6
Yeah.
twice.
Yes. Yeah. Mhm. We get hours of sleep.
So that's 4.
Variable statistics at the
10.
point of this
Yeah.
game.
It costs what 6 to use every time.
Yeah.
6, yeah.
So-
So I'm back to full on it, and I'm back to full on magic. Got it. When the night's done. So
Okay.
in the middle of the night, I go rolling on my spells.
Nice. So
Speaking
we,
of the night,
Who's taking first watch?
I'll take it.
All right.
So you're by yourself on this one.
you're by yourself?
That's what he said.
Yeah, the first watch is the one that's by its
Yeah,
belt. So
okay.
Unless you brought Eric with us.
No.
He's not knowing us
Give me a willpower check.
On the table. I'll just put my shield up real quick. 5.
All right, and a random number.
7.
pause. It's like you just forgot what numbers were.
It wasn't even just the pause. It was afterwards you went 7.
Yeah.
As far as you're aware, it's a very quiet watch.
This seems to be a theme.
All right, who's next?
You want to do second with me?
Sure.
Okay. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. 4. You pick the number.
4.
I gotta bring an ass pillow.
Oh my gosh.
We'll get better chairs.
I'm not complaining about your chairs. I have no ass. I was born without one. Like it's seriously like a Hank Hill situation. So I'm sitting on bone over here.
Damn it, Bobby. Okay. Quiet watch.
Cool. You're up.
I'm up with
William.
William.
Who is giving you advantage?
Advantage. So I'm rolling another D12.
Also have a narrow urethra.
That's not a What is it? A 6
I'm here to support you. I don't need to know that.
and 17. 6 and 17.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay.
Quiet watch.
What's that mean?
I want to talk to William about something RP wise.
Sure.
So, like, in Quiet Watch. So, William, so we're oath keepers, as we all know. And, like, what is the, like, I know we have monsters all around us. Now, like, we know about this. Like, the veil has been lifted, so we know that there are monsters and mythical creatures. But the townspeople, like, is it, like, do they just assume that there's nothing? Or they hear horror stories about things that go missing in the night? They say.
The magic of the veil makes most rational people feel that there is a rational explanation for everything. A werewolf killed their father. It was a pack of wolves that got hungry, and their father wandered too far into the woods. There are some, you've seen town crazies. Some of them are really crazy, and some of them are just attuned and can see past the veil.
So those attuned, are they just knowers that because they've seen the actual werewolf, or are they just believers in the mythical?
They have seen past the veil,
Okay.
and no one believes them. And that is a necessary evil that we cannot do without.
Okay. And then what is the penalty of breaking oaths that we have? Like,
Please elaborate.
telling somebody that there's a werewolf in town. Like, if there's danger happening around the town.
Socially, you will probably be a leper.
But if we're oath keepers, what do they think we're doing?
You are no longer an oath keeper if you break that.
No, but I'm saying, what do the townspeople think what oath keepers do?
I mean, we keep the peace between the kingdoms.
Okay, so nothing to. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. That works for me.
We're diplomats.
Yeah. All right.
Can he quit if he gets like sick of it?
You're sleeping.
I ask him.
No, I'm not looking to quit. Like, yeah, no, I was just curious what the consequences was. Like, because obviously people have to believe things.
That wasn't above the table
Above
question.
the table, like, because like, yeah, knowing that there are people that actually do believe and have seen, but they're seen as crazy, that makes more sense now. Because we had the mayor, like, even, like, in game, in character, we had that mayor that, like, told us that we're idiots because we brought the goblins. They weren't real. We brought the zombies. So I'm guessing that is the far end of, like, they're going to just deny.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
All right.
And again, the leadership is privy to the real.
Okay. All right. And quiet watch. I go back to sleep. That's all I watches. Red to bright.
All right. The day before the last.
I already rolled. It's not my turn.
I'll do it. I'll do it if you
I haven't
want.
started a roll yet.
You haven't done it. You do it.
No, well, I have, but I haven't done one since, like, after Eric.
That's not your D20.
Huh?
No, you have 2 D20s. Sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't
What
realize
are we
that.
rolling?
D20.
D20.
Okay, that's what
I didn't realize you had 2.
You're good. No, yeah, you're fine. Yeah. That's a 4.
Hey, I think that's what I rolled. We get another trap. We need another traitor.
And then
Give me a roll of a D6.
all right. 1. Go. Is that what you rolled?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
No, hey, Eric. Not what you rolled.
Oh, that's not what I rolled.
Okay, just like,
You rolled the one on the caravan.
Oh, I thought I rolled a D4 and then a D. I rolled a 4 on the D20 and then I rolled a 1 on the
Two
D.
separate rolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh man.
We rolled poorly.
But these hills
These hills have eyes.
and
That's the filthiest thing that's been said during this game.
I have to dig and find a model. Give me a minute.
I'll be up front just for the record. I'm not going to be in the wheat field. Just by us. We'd be on the road.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We got guerrilla warfare type.
Okay. Now I need to pull up.
Circle the wagon. What are we doing? Just.
Can I run backwards naked through the cornfield?
Oh my gosh, bro.
If you want.
Roll dexterity. Actually, that'd be intelligence.
Oh boy, where is it?
I don't like this.
If you're talking about the corn cob, I can tell you.
My ass.
Okay. As you're traveling, again, you rolled this.
Okay.
Coming over the hill just in front, a towering 9 to 12 foot high. Let me lower that music just a touch.
To lower the height.
9 to 12 foot beast. Very, very heavy. Every step is a powerful, muscular form covered in coarse, shaggy hair, giving them a beastly, unkept appearance. The hair and beard of this creature is like a golden color. It contrasts with the skin that is a dark, dark tan. The skin is very, very leathery. Faces are brutish. Real long nose, heavy eyebrow, small horns coming out of the top. The eyes are very, very beady and glow with a dull yellow tinge to them. The mouth is very wide, kind of like an ape's mouth, filled with jagged, yellow, sharp, bone-crushing teeth.
I mean, maybe he's not bad, he's just drawn that way.
Yeah.
It
John, put back his cover.
has fingers and toes that have very thick, blackened claws, and it is...
That's where the music just got louder.
Yeah. I'm going to buy him a
Down,
compressor
man.
for his audio stream.
Turned it down. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It suddenly got louder in the middle of it.
Can you put this on the hill?
Damn.
That's green, but it actually is like a tannish color, and it's got horns coming out of its head.
I can imagine it.
This is a troll.
Yo, William, what is that?
He goes, fuck if I know.
Hey, little buddy.
This is a troll.
Okay.
Okay.
I've seen that movie,
Yeah.
Trolls.
12 feet
It
tall.
looks like that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe he just wants to party.
Yeah, do we have to pay a toll? Or what's the average
Gotta
speed
pay
of
the toll troll to get in. Never mind. Glad somebody got that.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that show. It's a great show. I pull the horse back a little bit.
I'll wait for it. We gotta wait until he tells us what we can do because we're technically.
You didn't say roll initiative yet. You can go where the fuck you want.
Everyone roll initiative.
There you go.
So
That was after you
I mean,
did
that's
that.
what I put
Yeah.
back. I mean,
No, that's fine.
yeah. Do we roll initiative? That is Dex.
It is.
I'm learning.
I'm not. God damn. Hell yeah. Got a critical roll. I mean, a
Well, then roll the
Dramatic
next dice.
success.
dramatic success. Yeah, I'm just letting them know.
Oh, okay.
You're fired.
Oh, wait, I thought on this.
You get to roll.
Wasn't there some things that you said you don't get to do it on? Was this one of them?
Healing or regaining magic.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't get a re-roll, but you get a. No, wait. Yeah.
Here.
All right. What did you get?
7.
5.
Would you roll a d6?
Mm-hmm. And then a 1.
6.
Same.
6.
On the 6. Yep.
All right. Who's got the higher of the dex?
I have a D8.
I have a d10.
So him.
Yeah.
Okay. Oren, you're up first as it looks over at the group of you and goes.
I don't
think
he
he's a
wants to
friend.
talk.
I don't know. Yeah, no, fuck that.
He is definitely not friend-shaped.
William.
Orange are by me.
Where am I?
Right here.
Back there.
Okay, fuck.
You're a bit away.
I'm like a
Yeah.
fucking hall. I guess I'm gonna move my ass like halfway.
Oh, and it stinks of like.
That's
rot.
30. That's where you can go.
Smells really bad.
Oh, what do I got? What's my?
We're they're in the day, right? So we can
Oh, it's
see as far.
daytime,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can see pretty far then.
10, 15. What do you think? That's like 55 away. I'm not sure how to count the rock face. Some of those were diagonals when I was counting them.
2, 3,
70.
70?
Yep.
And did you describe a weapon in his hand or rocks or anything?
Nothing in its hands.
Okay.
So, well, with that in mind.
Claws.
got these
Yeah.
bits.
Yeah. Claws. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. He's not throwing
Can't
stones
fucking
at
do
us.
that. Can't.
How about the horse and ride right into it?
Did we really not put a fucking distance on leech magic? 30.
On what?
30. We'll call it 30, right?
On what?
Leech magic.
like blanket.
No, there is no
Get behind
distance.
him.
Oh, I can just hit that.
Yep.
Cool. Well,
Probably going to come here.
there's no reason to do that. My magic is max.
Call shot.
What's Clockwork
I'm gonna rush
Snare?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got 60-foot
It's time to test this
sphere on Clockwork
They're
Snare.
gonna doink the shit out of me.
I could do that and slow it down.
Yeah, all right. Find out.
Well, he's not going to be able
And
to see in
does
about
that
2
have a
rounds.
range?
I'm not too worried about it.
So that would be a 30-foot range.
Okay, it's 30-foot range.
I have got
Okay, yeah, we had that at like game 2 or
combo
something.
pretty good in combat.
Well, about all I can do is give one of these guys adrenaline.
Okay.
There you go.
Probably give it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack you with it. So,
Give me that sweet.
are you within?
So
Yeah, you're
just so
with
I understand adrenaline, if he had done it before initiative, then he could have picked his initiative.
No. As soon as he gets hit with that adrenaline, he rolls a d4 and that adds to his initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's too late now since you already done initiative.
No.
No, okay.
No, no.
Gotcha.
I always cast
That'll
it during
reroute
battle.
me to first.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Depending on what you roll.
Nobody hit over. Well, doesn't it just add to
Our
my
highest
5?
was 6.
Yeah, like, you'll roll a D4 and add it to your 5.
Oh,
We're
so I roll again.
Yeah, you'll roll a D4 to add it to your 5.
I didn't know.
So you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
You rolled a d4. If you get a 4, you're now at a 9.
Yeah, you would have to roll a 3 because he had a 7.
The fuck is it?
Okay, I succeeded
Triangle.
at
That's the
that.
pyramid.
Sorry, pyramid.
Okay.
So you got it. So go do your,
So now you're at a 7.
and you got an extra attack now.
Yeah.
You're at a 7. What's your dex?
Oh. Why?
8.
Because
We rolled 6s.
Yeah,
he was at a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, D8.
D8?
My dex?
Yeah.
D6.
I think it's a d6. Yeah.
Okay, so you are first now.
So does that mean I go now? Or we wait till it recycles?
You'll go now.
Okay. assuming I already have my weapons.
It would have been walking with them, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so I don't need to waste time equipping my sword and stuff. I got
It's the first time in a while that you're all fully clothed.
Gosh. I got the sword of blood.
Actually, I got a little something. Never mind. Nothing but a sock.
Is there a negative to adrenaline?
30.
And it's 10 per
Eats
square?
8 fucking
5 per
points of
square.
magic when I cast
so
it.
You've only moved 15.
So you wouldn't want to cast it on who we're going against. There's nothing that gets, adrenaline is used to
25.
only benefit the person. Yeah.
30?
One step lower, but yeah.
I don't think he'll stay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wobbly model rule.
You are 10 foot away instead of 5 foot away.
Yeah, I got you.
He's like,
So I can't attack where I'm at, yeah.
No.
But we'll just put it right
Could you
there.
hold an action if he steps forward?
It would be an additional action if you got right up in its face.
Yeah. Then I couldn't do it. I'm just literally there, right? That would be the end of my turn.
But you're there, and next turn, you don't have to use a move action, so you could use 2 attack actions.
Yeah, so we're right in his face.
Oh, remember, isn't movement only a half action?
Right.
So he used a half action, then he can use the other half action to move the second distance, and then he's got another action.
He's got a second attack because of adrenaline.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
you can attack now because of
Go for it.
adrenaline. Go for it.
Yep. Yep, and it's Sword of Bloodlust. That's a D10. Was that a D?
So you're going to roll your melee proficiency.
Yep, which is a D12.
So roll your d12.
That one. Yep.
Oh, never mind. This is not during the day.
What?
This is at dusk.
Fair enough.
So
We were getting ready to camp.
Are we getting? So we're what's our,
It's not pure daylight.
So
so in terms of sight wise, we are still all seeing this then.
I get
Yes.
You can see it.
Okay.
Past 30 feet, you have negatives.
So I'm like, what's going on, guys?
so I'm a D12 in melee proficiency, but I get a +1 because of my soldier.
Correct.
So that's a D14.
No, that's
Yeah.
a D20.
Or D20, and then don't I get something for the sword?
No. Because soldier,
Yeah.
are you talking your nature?
Yeah.
That's already accounted for in your score.
So, okay, we already put that. So
Yep.
it's a D12, and then
But you have a proficiency with a sword, right?
with the great sword. That's where I fucked up. I didn't realize great sword was gonna be so hard to come across. And then the Sword of Bloodlust, doesn't that also?
It increases your melee by 1. So,
So
you're going
you're
from
back to
12
that.
to a 20.
So you're
20.
still at the total D20. Yep.
13.
You hit.
Now your strength.
You're automatically doing 3 damage.
Yep. And then I gotta do strength, which is a D10.
Versus its
That
toughness.
one with the 0 facing up.
Oh, shit.
That's
That's 10.
That's a 10.
That's
So I believe that counts as a dramatic success.
That's right. Says yeah. So roll one more higher.
So roll a D12 now.
Which is the one you just rolled.
By the way,
Maybe. Oh, you're going to. So is that proof?
That's what I rolled.
You need.
That's a D30.
oh,
Do we need to get a Doom box for the camera so on your rolls like that we can see it?
No, but during these, I wouldn't mind the side
Yeah.
videos that you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'll work on that.
All right, so what'd you roll?
12.
A 12 minus 6. 6 more damage. You did 9 points of damage total.
remind me on that mechanic for what they're doing for physical attacks like that. You said he had a base damage of 3, right?
That's
Yeah.
And then he rolled a total of 12. Does that 3 get added to the 12, or is that just like in case he absolutely failed to
Okay,
roll?
so how it works?
Because you changed that up, and I'm just
How it works is
Talk about the smell of the beast. Does it smell of phantasm?
And it doesn't have armor. So how it works
He
is
did not say it does.
you roll melee versus melee. If you roll higher, you hit. Then you roll strength versus toughness, and you subtract the strength roll from the toughness roll. If it's a positive, that is then added to the damage. Okay, so he rolled a 12. I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
So 12 minus 6 is 6. The sword and the automatic 1.
1.
So
a total of
is
3.
a total of 3 plus 6 is 9 total.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oren. No. Rook, you're up.
So I got a half action to move, and I can play my lute. No, my lute is a full action.
What are you doing there?
Yeah, well, I'm playing the Song of Anxiety against this guy.
All right.
I'm rickrolling this guy. Can I hop on the horse and move faster?
Moved everything around, so I can't find anything on your sheet.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Looking for your damn loot.
Oh, it's under Enchanted Item.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
And-
it. Oh, there it is.
yeah.
Okay.
It says it is a half day, 5 rounds.
Half action.
Half action. Okay, so I want to move, and it doesn't say how far it goes. No, 90 feet. Okay, so 90. So I can move 30. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 30? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was 90? Would it be?
You're not within range.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So then I.
90's the range. She's only like 50 away.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 54, 60. That's about. Oh yeah, you're
Okay. Yeah. So I play the song Anxiety,
Okay.
which the Baron must continually play the song during the duration, 5 rounds, and each target must take an opposing charisma versus the bear's charisma. So I roll my charisma,
Yep.
which is a D10. No, sorry, my charisma is a D8. Two.
It doesn't look like it's having any effect right now.
Okay. Right, that's all I can do.
Jonathan, that was a half action, so you did move though. So.
I did, yes. Yes, I'm done.
Jonathan.
I'm gonna stay right there.
There's your side camera.
I am going to.
There's your side camera.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
I am going to. Jonathan is going to draw and. It has small eyes, you said?
Yeah, beady little eyes.
Favorite.
Beady little eyes.
Favorite.
And it smells terrible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'll still shoot it. No.
It's like that one coworker you don't like.
No. I'm just trying to think. It probably doesn't hunt with its eyes, it probably hunts with its nose. So I'm gonna shoot it in the nose.
Okay.
Okay?
In Harry Potter, just figure one right up his
I'm
nose.
just saying. Something with beady eyes doesn't typically hunt with its eyesight. Therefore, hurting it in the eyes probably doesn't slow it down as much as maybe shooting it in the nose does. Why? Go away from keyboard.
Got that same one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is I have a D20, specialty in bow and arrow, which makes it a D30. I'm doing a called shot, which brings it up to a D60.
Silly.
But I'm doing a D60. I'm doing a called shot, which brought it back down to a D30.
Wow.
Minus its dex, or versus its dex.
That one.
Fate point that.
Is that a 1?
It was a 1.
That's insane. You didn't hear it either, but John said you were going to roll a 1 from here on.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
That's a 20.
You hit.
All right.
Now
Man's nose
it's
is
your dex versus its toughness,
Correct.
but you're automatically doing at least 3 points.
Ooh, I'll take that, and then I'm going to do this. That's a total of 11.
You do 3 points of damage.
And I get back a fate point.
You haven't said much about how our monster's doing. It's been hit twice now. How's it feeling? Okay, so he's still good to go.
Oh, yeah. No.
Veins are popping.
Cool. He's just angry. All we've done is piss him off. Cool.
It is now its turn.
Great.
Okay. So
You guys ready to watch me get my shit pushed in?
Why you're wearing that really awesome armor, so...
it is going to attack you. So it is going to be melee proficiency versus melee proficiency.
Awesome.
It is going to use its claw. So its hand.
Got them adamantium fingernails. Watch out.
Gosh.
What'd you roll?
God.
I know, right?
An 8.
A freaking boulder.
You manage to not get hit.
Sick.
Wow.
My armor lives another day. It's still never been hit.
I was just thinking things you shouldn't say.
Well, my problem is I have no idea how decent this armor is because it just keeps not getting hit.
William's in the middle of 4 squares. Can you pick one? Alright, now move him 30 feet.
5, 10. Nope, let me. 5, 10, 15, 25.
Yep, there you go.
I can't see, so is that right?
Yep, that's good. Alright, so William is going to attack it. William does not hit.
Typical. Useless.
Rorik, you're up again.
Awesome. I'm going to move over here so we get the flank.
Good thinking.
Yeah. And I'm going to swing on this man with the sword of bloodlust.
It's not a man, but go for it.
Yep. What did we say that was again? That's D12
So
plus
it's your...
You start with your melee proficiency
12.
plus 1 for Sword of Bloodlust.
This is 20.
20.
And you did. You said you activated it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, hold on. You're flanking it, so you also get another plus
Oh,
one,
Yeah.
you're
So
at D30.
you're at D30 right now.
I need a special.
Oh, hold on. Where'd the bag go? You got one?
I got it.
You know,
The bag's at my house, the computer desk, and I keep forgetting it because
Fair enough.
I put it up behind my speaker.
That's
and
fair.
I keep telling myself, move it, because it dies back there. I got a 15.
You do hit.
Sick.
It was close, but you do hit.
And I get to hit again.
Well,
Yeah. Let's go
I
for
can
it.
attack again, right?
and roll the damage first.
No.
No, fair enough.
Just scroll.
That's a 26.
You hit twice, so roll damage twice. It's going to be versus its toughness. Your strength versus toughness, so you're automatically doing 6 points. Let's do the first roll.
2,
And the second roll.
3.
Okay. You did 6 points of damage.
Still bringing it down.
Every little point helps.
Oh, yeah.
And I attacked twice, so he did more than 6.
Huh?
Was it 6 in total?
6 in total.
Oh, okay.
3 for each hit.
Yeah.
It hits, but it doesn't look like it's sinking very deep.
Yeah.
The skin looks thick.
Yeah.
Oren, you're up.
how is it looking? Do I know any change after those 2 hits?
There's some slight wounds, but it
It
doesn't look.
just looks pretty strong.
Looks like it might have fallen down a small hill.
Okay. I want to start with Vital Drain Mantle.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You're over there.
Yeah, I'm right there.
It was
You can see the whole thing.
And we're getting both angles. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this do?
Oh, this is the one that opens it up to where I can actually cause damage with the leech magic spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm not close enough yet, so hold on.
Let's help.
Yeah, that'd be great. I can almost...
5, 10, 15, 20.
I don't want to get too close.
That good enough for you? How far do you need to be?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet.
You gotta be here.
Take me... Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my thingy?
I rolled a 2.
Neat. I grabbed the wrong die. There we go. Oh, yeah, this should be fucking easy. Don't you do it. I passed.
Okay.
And that's all that happens right now.
Well, you have to roll your magic versus its magic because it works as if drain magic.
Well, I don't get... No. That's when I do leech. This was just enabling the function.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And is that a half action or full action?
That's a half action, but I also moved.
Okay, you're right. Rook, you're up. Are you going to continue playing?
I want to move closer.
You can move and continue playing.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, so I'll continue playing. So I'll roll my charisma first, which is a D8. That's a 2. Damn, I'm not doing too hot. 2.
It still doesn't look like it's affecting it.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. All right.
Okay.
The horse is just back.
Jonathan, you're up.
Nose didn't seem to make it very angry, so we're going to put in the iron this time.
Okay.
So again, D20 to D30 to D60, back down to a D30.
Yep. Versus its dex.
15.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool. Then this is a 4. So minimum of 3.
3 more damage.
Cool.
Those keeping track at home, that is.
Goot's keeping track of how much
6
so far?
and 3, what, 12?
3,
What is
6, or 12, plus he did 3, plus another, he did 9 the first time, so 9.
Troll's up.
And,
Troll is going to turn and face... no, other way.
That's what I thought. You don't want the smoke.
It's going to turn and face William, and it's going to attack William.
I got troll ass in my face. I'm like,
It hits William.
He really stinks.
he's nervous, he's farting.
He's got arrow in his nose.
I literally like to come up to his ass.
Just you found his Achilles heel.
You sliced right down the crack.
Card swipe. You should do that. See what happens.
Call shot on its butthole. Just straight in the pooch. Sort of bloodless.
Shish kebab.
Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
It nails William right in the chest.
Good.
But it doesn't look like it really hurt William. That breastplate did its job. It would have done damage, but... One, I rolled like shit, but... Alright,
Crumpled that fucking breastplate.
William is now back up.
Got the wind
And
knocked out of him.
William can roll at 1 higher.
I jiggle is intense.
William does not hit.
This is being a meat bag.
Rorik, you're up.
Do it. Do it.
Right, yeah. He calls rectal exam.
I gotta say this straight face.
This is an adult podcast.
I'm gonna call shot,
Okay.
and I'm a stab. I'm a stab the troll with the sword of bloodlust right in the butthole.
Sort of prostate.
Okay.
That brings
That
me,
is at one level lower.
yes.
So you're back down
So that brings
to a
me to a
normal.
D10.
No. It's you go from a D12 to a D20,
Yep.
and then you go up to a D30 for being flanking.
Yep.
I locked it
And
in
then
right on
because
it.
you're calling a shot, you go back down to a D20.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's
Oh shit.
do it.
My sword's gonna stink. I got an 8,
You do not hit.
but I'm gonna fate point it.
Okay.
Because I want to hit this dude in the poop shoe. And I got an 8 again.
Okay. You don't hit.
The dice spoke.
Yeah.
You got another
I got a
shot.
secondary attack though.
You do have another attack.
And I can't call shot on that one because that's.
No, you cannot.
So it's just a regular D30.
Yes, this would be a D30.
Okay, where did that go?
You hit.
Cool.
Unless you roll a 1.
Now that you say that.
Well, damn. Fate point ready.
14. We're good.
Okay. You hit. So now it is your. You do automatic 3, but it's strength versus toughness. Ooh, what I rolled like shit.
Horse is like, put me in, coach.
First,
8.
leave me the fuck out of this.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Starting to look rough.
How much did I hit it for?
Does it smell worse?
Total, you did. What was that? What did you roll?
You rolled an 8.
8.
You did 9.
Nice.
9.
So-
My turn.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did me.
you're up.
Okay. Leech magic twice.
Oh,
Twice.
The big suck.
Yeah, because each is a half action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you're not
So
moving.
now it's my
Oh, shoot.
magic
Sorry.
versus your magic.
I've got
First, I've got to
complete
see
my
if
loot.
the spell goes off, and then yes, then it'll be magic versus magic.
So it costs 17.
First one goes off.
Twice.
I'll go ahead and roll for the second one so we know whether or not they both go or not.
17, 35. 17, 34. 17, 17.
Same roll both times, 8 each time.
Okay.
So they both go off,
Would be
and then
one
it's going to go to my
146.
46, yeah.
Our horse is
I'm
just
not
back there chilling. Our horse is just
That's what I was saying.
chilling.
Or wait,
Yep.
yeah. So we would still, I'd still just roll the same die again.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything about that centaur that we saw.
To see how much you get.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, you bitch. You know what? No. Fate pointing that.
Okay.
Those wagons.
I want more
2
oomph.
wheels in the back.
All right, just want to make sure I track this and don't lose that point
This is more like a
or gain a point accidentally.
chariot.
Hell yeah, 9.
9 minus 1. 2 of those are magic points that go back into you. So 6 of those are now damage.
That was for the first one.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm adding my magic points, so. Cool.
As you see life force being drained out.
Seven.
For the second one, I rolled a 2. So 7 minus 2, 5 damage total. Okay.
Oh yeah, and you modified my spell to where I don't get any more magic points, right?
You can only take what they have.
Yeah. Well, that's not how we originally wrote it. Then you modified it, and I'm just now remembering that.
Yeah. You can only take what they have.
Yeah.
So at this point, you're just doing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rook, you're up.
Above the table, my loot lasts 5 rounds.
Correct.
So that's
You have
still.
done 2 so far. This is the 3rd.
So yeah, gotcha. So every time I use it, so a round is until it gets back to me, and so I'm not using it again. I decided I'm not gonna.
It lasts 5 rounds.
Yes, but he is right. If he stops playing it, the effect dies.
Yeah, but me not rolling high enough to affect it is it every time I roll, is it a new 17 to cost, or is it the 5 rounds?
No.
Okay, so I've only used one 17. So yes, I'm going to use it again. Or I'm going to continue using it because it's only been,
So now it's your charisma versus...
Yes, so that's a D8.
I've rolled exactly the same every single
Oh, that one a D8. Damn, sorry, hold on. There's a D8. It's a 1, so fuck this thing. This loot needs to be tuned.
You are rolling like garbage.
I am rolling garbage, exactly, I am.
Okay, so that's a half action.
Yeah,
Are you gonna move?
I mean, my sword is shit.
And you can't use it while you're playing.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna stay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, guys.
Jonathan, you're up.
Give myself anxiety.
Third verse, same as the second.
So yeah, so I need
AKA
to...
in the eye hole. 10.
You hit.
Whoa.
Noise.
Let's point that shit. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but I'm at least going to give myself better than a 1. I'm going to give myself a 2. So, okay, cool. 3 points of damage because I'm sure it did not roll a 1.
No, it rolled an 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't even going to make it right.
Get close to a 1.
Yeah.
2 ones.
I mean, I put an arrow in both of its eyes at this point, so...
Oh, you have. You called shot both of them?
Called shot both eyes, yeah.
Okay. So it is now blind fighting.
It's a new type.
Yeah.
So its melee proficiency goes down by 1. Yeah. Okay. It is now its turn.
And it's probably pissed off.
Yeah, but luckily it can't see me.
It is wild
It's like the white guy
swinging
did it.
at William.
Apparently he liked that sword, so he's going to just stay
And
there.
it just warped right over its head. Now it's William's turn. William hits.
Here's the question. Do we get a bonus for attacking it? Because it can't see to defend itself.
Are we always flanking
Its
now?
melee proficiency goes down.
Oh, because it's a contested spell at that point. Yeah, contested.
But we don't get a flank because he can't see where we're coming from, right? There's not any like advantage like a flank would be since he can't see us. Is what he's asking.
So
I think.
you have a flank because him and William are flanked. Both of them get a +1 on their +1 dice level on their melee proficiency.
And
But
he's rolling at one level less.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Who's not getting a bonus is me.
Yes, gotcha.
Because his dex is his dex.
right. So his mace is a +3, so it's automatically 4 damage because he's hitting pretty hard with that. His strength is this versus this. Yeah, so it does 4 damage.
Wow.
Man's over here throwing pebbles instead of boulders tonight.
Yeah. I mean, we are.
3 with my arrows.
Yeah, I know. My dice
It'd be like that sometimes, you know.
Oh, you know what?
Rorik, you're back up. This is turn 4 of adrenaline out of 5.
Out of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the poop shoot again. Do
mean,
a
why
called
not?
shot,
Okay.
sword stab right in the butthole.
Sort of, but
It
less.
is rowing lower on melee proficiency now.
It's now the sort of butt lust.
Got a 9.
You hit. Now, how far does it go?
Just the tip. Just the tip.
And that's strength?
John.
Yep.
Oh,
Is that strength? Yes. Is that?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother rolling higher.
It's 5.
Was it 5 feet?
I rolled a 30.
he did. I saw it.
Nice.
Its toughness is a D30.
So technically, he should be rolling
Just the
another
tip.
one.
Yep.
Literally just the tip.
And then I get to attack again.
His booty hole itches. That's all he felt.
So you're shoving it farther in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No strength again.
What?
Roll again.
melee
Roll again.
proficiency.
No, roll ahead. It's technically. Yeah.
It's a 2.
That one misses. So it kind of got stuck. He puckered.
Oh my gosh.
He's got a diamond brown eye. You're not getting in.
You said, "Boop," and he said, "Whoa."
We just unlocked new troll lore.
Achievement unlocked.
I mean,
Forged a.
I might use some of this when I'm writing the monster manual. I'm just saying.
Diamond chassis belt.
Shit. Or in Europe. Oh, man. What are you doing?
The same. That's all I do. I leech magic until I run out of.
Okay, so
Yeah, because we are the ones that don't really have.
you have to recast the other one again.
No, I don't. That is not how that spell is written. It lasts for 4 turns.
Okay.
Yeah. You agreed to it.
Okay.
You already modified it once. You can't change it again.
I can. I'm the fucking writer of the game and the narrator.
Cut you.
You said the divine beasts are bad.
Cut you. Uh, 11
11.
to hit.
Oh, that. Yeah. So it worked.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. Cool. First one works. Second one hits as well by 1. And now I'm gonna do the contested. Oh, motherfucker! Just stay. 10,
8,
11.
10, 18 total.
Numbers we.
Wow.
Is that damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Magic's terrifying.
Yeah. And what's this doing to you? Just using? Are you taking any of this from him?
I'm not. I already. So I can only take what he had initially.
Okay.
And that's he's out.
The
So I'm
rest
not-
is sucking his
Gotcha.
life force
Cool.
down. So as this is happening, you see his beefy frame go
Okay.
as it's just weakening. And it looks pretty weak at this point. Like, really weak. Rook, you are up.
All right. This is round 5, right?
Round
Yep.
4.
Round 4. Okay. I'm going to try another die. I'm going to might as well to see if I can get it anything higher with my loot because it's not going to cost me anymore.
Okay.
Just there's a 6.
I have literally rolled a 2 every single time,
Right.
and you have to beat. You have to meet or beat.
Yeah. So now I have a 6.
Okay,
Now I
so
beat.
now he's
Thank
at
God.
a minus an additional MP.
Okay.
So he goes from, I'm just going to tell you, from his D12 down to no eyes, a D10.
Now you got me.
Now he's down to a D8.
All right. That did something. All right. And he's looking bad. And we got. By the time I get up there, I won't be able to hit anyway. So I'm just going to stay and let them do the hitting.
Jonathan, you're up.
Oh, screw it. This is an adult game. I'm shooting the nuts. 23.
No, it's gone.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming I hit it on 23.
I got a dramatic success. But you
Okay.
ball bag
Which one?
ruptures.
That's a good one. 7. I know he's got a toughness at D30, but
it's lowered
Yeah.
because of his.
The loot.
What'd you get?
There's about
7.
Still rolled an 18.
Damn. So, no, 3. That's okay.
3. It drops to a knee.
Ooh.
And it is up. Have it run 30 feet off the board.
All right. So
Run in that shape.
It is running.
is it taking the sword with him? Has he pulled it out yet?
It would have come out as it ran away. William is going to stand and hold an action. Rorik, you're up.
Get his ass.
Leaps off the rock two-handed.
I'm not. I can't attack him where I'm at. So.
No, you can. You still have one, this is the last turn of the drilling, so you still have one more action.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm diagonal. Can I still?
Yes, you can still get a diagonal.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
All right.
Just going for the knee he wasn't on.
14.
Yeah.
There's that back.
Damage.
Three.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, let's go.
What do you mean?
You killed it.
You killed it.
Describe the death.
I come back and I stab it in the butthole, and the sword goes all the way down to the hilt.
He wants it bad.
With an upwards motion to where it follows the button. It doesn't come out the front. It skewers him.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Your sword stank. It stank.
Bad.
You got the stanky sword.
Sort of butthole.
Okay.
Wow. Way to go. There we go. Yep, I love it.
Stop it. Everyone roll me a willpower. Beat a 6.
Please be a 6. I don't want to smell.
Wow.
Willpower is a D10.
Plus
What is willpower for?
Insanity.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you gain an insanity point. What are you at? 4. Pretty freaking close.
A 3.
I already cleared one of mine.
I rolled a 3.
Oh,
D6.
I got an 8.
Gain another insanity.
Yeah, I don't even have.
Dramatic success.
I'm gonna fate point that one. Like what?
I keep rolling 6s on my
Oh,
insanity
nice.
checks. I'm still at 1 insanity point from the frickin' goblins, and that's it.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Goblins, not a troll.
Not the troll, not the undead, not the vampire,
So I had a 12 total. So
not a frickin' Wendigo.
All right, so what's the number we're trying not to get to insanity again?
5.
5.
Okay, cool. I got 4. So
For every 5, you gain
cool.
a
out of,
arrangement.
The only way to lose
out of
them.
curiosity, is there any way for me to tell how much insanity someone has? Are there any tells?
we talk about it. We talk about our mental health with each other about.
You think I can like learn to be able to detect that, or through conversation? Can I see a
I'd
breakdown?
say
Like I say, approach.
I'd say a charisma check. Of an 8 would give you an estimated number.
Okay.
And you have a spell above the table. You have a spell that can remove a sanity point.
Yeah, single one
Well, yeah.
per cast, as long as it's successful. And it would not be a contested roll because you would want me to get rid of that. So
Good. Okay. You have one more day before you hit Sten. I am just going to say that you hit Sten.
Sten.
did we rest?
Yeah.
I will.
How many days during this entire game? How many times did we rest? Because I didn't like roll anything.
So far in this game, in this travel, we have rested 5 times.
Holy fuck.
You probably would say you're fully healed on magic.
Well, no, I went into that last one fully healed.
Yeah,
I can only do 1 sleep for
Yes,
tonight to
yeah.
heal. It's not fully healed.
Because you didn't use the crystal thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to dip into that unless my personal runs out.
I'm going to burn the body.
The troll?
Like, yeah, I'll during my shift, I'll take first watch, I'll build a pyre and burn the darn thing.
Can I,
Okay.
can I-
I don't want to leave it laying around for someone to come stumbling across.
Sure.
So.
And is there anything that can be like harvested from it? Anything
Yeah.
on it? Did it carry a pouch
value
or anything?
Like, are the horns worth
Any kind of
anything
web?
to
Okay.
a trader?
You could try to harvest stuff.
But like I'm saying, like, do we know if the horns or the toes or the teeth, like
Well, nobody believes
anything?
these things exist. So
Well,
what would they be?
but-
Who would they be?
Yeah, but there's always
Well, there's these
traders
recipes and
and
stuff
shit.
that grind down the horn of something. I didn't know if it would made anything.
Let's try to take the horn. Just fuck it. Whether it turns into something or not.
I will tell you right now, above the table, there is no recipes
Okay.
that actively take anything from any of the monsters except for a giant's toenail.
That's
So there's no
hilarious,
witchcraft that would use
There is only one recipe that takes anything from any monster, and it is a giant's toenail.
Right, cool.
And I'm not about to create a custom recipe for something that I've got to harvest from that.
There is nothing in the rules that says you cannot create a custom recipe using the ingredients from these animals.
Yeah, so he's got a tooth on his neck. If I walk around with the horns on my neck, it's just going to look like, obviously there's a monster.
Horns?
Yeah.
There's fire horns.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they were.
Okay, yeah.
They would just explain it off as goat horns.
Okay, goat horns, okay. Cool.
I don't want to leave the body laying around.
That's a good idea.
Thing, so I burn it over the course of the night. I start the fire and let everyone else watch.
It smells a lot worse, I imagine, when it's burning.
Actually, as you start burning it, it turns to pebbles.
I take a pebble.
Stone.
That I'm going to keep. I keep a pebble.
That's actually just kind of cool. I want to keep one too.
Sure.
Lucky pebbles. So did it turn to pebble?
Put on your character sheet under inventory troll pebble.
Troll nut.
Actually, you busted his ball bag. You should take two.
Is that because of the... Okay, I'm asking William if he understands why that happened. Did you understand, was that due to sunlight, the heat?
I have no clue.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Because we're at dusk, and so we don't know if this
I didn't know what this was.
Okay, cool. All right.
I still don't know what it was.
Yeah.
It just died.
Okay.
It looked like it needed to die, and it needed to die.
Okay, so as you walk into the very large settlement of Sten, Sten is situated on the shores of Lake Soon. You know this just through passing conversations. Known for its strategic location and rich, fertile lands, Sten is most famous for its expertise in breeding and training war horses. The people of Sten are renowned as some of the finest mounted warriors in the Andil tribes. The village is built around vast plains that offer ample space for horses to graze and train. It's surrounded by forests that provide cover for hunting and serve as natural barriers, contributing to the defenses of Sten.
I must have bumped it.
Yeah. He's been muted for an unknown amount of time.
It could have been on our sidebar.
No, shitty.
No, well.
It's maybe loud enough. You talk loud enough.
Yeah.
You talk loud enough. I think it would have picked up.
Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
If his audio is shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah. My bad.
All right, we're good.
So the architecture is very different from anything that any of you have seen. Okay, you, Rourke, you are used to very large Greek-like homes and architecture. You're used to stone. You are used to the adobe houses, right? You're used to
wooden
the Tudor
thatch.
style.
Yeah, wooden thatch. And
This is wooden thatch, but it's more primitive style. It's more tribal. So, though this is a vast settlement, it's a lot of the same. The houses, the buildings, they just kind of look the same, except for this one large building that is a castle style structure. But it looks like a longhouse constructed up with another longhouse, constructed up with another longhouse. It's a very, very tall, what I can only describe as a chieftain's hut. Probably 5 or 6 stories tall in the center of Sten. And that is where we will leave off until next episode.
awesome.
Cool.
Saw a troll.
Saw a troll. Killed the troll. Shot the troll in the eye hole. Shot the troll in the eye hole twice.
Ball bag.
And the balls. And technically the nose.
And stabbed in the anus.
And stabbed him in the anus. Well, I'll take it.
Dipped it in a few times and then stabbed him in the anus.
We're going to wash your
And
sword.
sucked a lot of life out of it.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually caused damage in a while.
You caused a majority of the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're actually, because of the toughness roll, you're actually the highest damage dealer in this group. Mm-hmm. Because they can resist with the toughness. Magic is terrifying in this system, which is pretty cool.
It's terrifying,
But it's hard to get.
but it's really hard to get. And really
Oh yeah, no,
scary and
I'm not arguing. I'm not saying that's a bad
and it's
thing.
expensive from like a limiting perspective.
Oh, yeah,
if I
no.
don't get some initial rolls off successly.
Yeah,
I get
that was
screwed out of
not a
being able-
complaint.
yeah.
That was not a complaint.
Oh, no,
that was just
no.
a straight out observation.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
yeah,
it is hard mode,
yeah.
but it is beneficial.
It is. Yeah, it's beneficial. Now hit me with that sweet, juicy EXP base.
Yeah.
We killed the troll.
We need to. Well, we also need to. I guess we'll
We killed
start
the
with,
troll. We didn't get murdered by a centaur.
It's a session 9, right?
This is session 9.
Session 9.
Oh, you want to recover your arrows? Before you
Yeah, I would have tried. I think we came up with a roll of D4.
So 3 arrows. He's trying to recover his arrows.
Roll your dexterity.
Roll my dexterity. So
Can I help with that with higher dexterity? Or does it have to be him?
You let me assist him go look for arrows that one time. Yeah.
So, like, is it?
okay.
Do I wait until he fails and I try? Or we had to roll at the same time.
Or do you
Am I
see-
assisting with the
If you're
higher?
assisting, you're giving me a higher dagger.
Yeah, I have a dex of 10.
And
so
roll for each arrow that you would have shot.
Okay, so I shot 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, 'cause of the nut, yeah.
So 4 arrows. So
One die higher than normal.
1 for the first one. So no, it broke, and I am rolling it higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
My dex is at D8, so I'm rolling the D10.
Cool.
That one was a 3.
I think you needed a 4.
Okay, that's a 10, so I get that arrow back, and a 5. Okay, so I recover 2 of the 4 arrows.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
They also smell.
yeah.
Everyone take 15 XP.
Like, no damage, please. Like,
A troll is
Take.
worth 30, but 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. If it was divided by 6, it would be less. So yeah,
all right. So
everybody's taking
we have earned 15 off the bat.
correct.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do-
D4 to a D6 is 5.
We're going to do nods.
Yep.
This is session 9, I imagine, since it's after 8.
Correct.
John, you want to start with nods?
I don't think Austin's ever started with nods.
I'll start.
No, you've started before.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Austin, you want to start with nods?
I fucking guess.
John says he has to.
I'm trying to rotate it around the table.
If I don't know. It's gonna sound bad, but I don't feel like anybody really stood out tonight for me.
that's fair.
I didn't know, yeah.
Definitely not giving it to you because you don't trust me.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's RP though, so
Fucking
that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of the RP
Rough,
style.
but I respect it.
Yeah.
My feelings.
Oh my gosh. Dude's got trust issues.
I honestly don't have any real reason I'm giving you this point, but I'm gonna give it to you because fuck you from last game,
gosh.
all your shenanigans, and you don't trust me, so you don't get a point. So I'm giving it to you. I don't need a reason.
It's fair.
So to me.
We're going that way.
Yeah.
Why do you
But now we're gonna.
No, you don't have to
Why do you have a
fingers.
finger?
You don't have a finger
Oh,
up,
yeah.
bro.
Sorry. See?
No,
No,
I'm kind of debating
okay.
between two things. So. I'm gonna go with you because I really liked your interaction with the centaur. So
Ooh. See, I was. Dang. I was going to go with you because of the way that you turned into a hawk and got us up to see what was going on.
Well, you can still do that.
I
and then
get
have
that.
a deciding vote for the three of you.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give Jonathan the. For thinking about turning into a hawk because he knew what it was. It was either another stampede or something that, you know, he's constantly saying, I know what that is. Let me do this now. Like when our food went away, he knew exactly what was happening, so I'm going to give it to Jonathan.
And I'm going to go with you because of the rectal breach.
saw that coming.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
And I'm going to give a rare narrator's nod for Jonathan's leadership
Yeah.
and taking what was a really bad situation and saying, okay, if we do this, then this. If we do that, then this. We should probably do this.
Yeah. Our formation going down the road.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. I agree.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. All right,
So, an additional. Wait, you broke the tie by
no.
giving it to Austin.
Yeah. So, and then you created a tie again. But
no, that was just a
Narrator's
freebie.
not, it's different.
yeah.
So, Austin, you take an additional 2. Googs, you're taking an
It's like
additional
inspiration to Goose.
Yeah.
Sweet. I have a lot of experience.
So that would have been exactly what I was saying. It would have been tied, and you would have split between the two. That's what my point was.
two. Yes, but if he didn't get any votes, the narrator's not still giving him 2 XP.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because let's face it, you guys were kind of screwed. I walked out of that last session. I was like, "Fuck, they got nothing.
Oh yeah, no,
This is a war of attrition."
it was. Yeah,
Sometimes it be.
All right. Well,
it do be that way.
We post the episodes every first and third Saturday of the month. We record every second and fourth Saturday of the month. Sometimes that is going to give us little breaks. We're going to have one coming up here soon. If you want to check out any of our socials, figure anything out, buy some merch, go subscribe to the Patreon. You can go to Linktree, linktr.ee/thepig_gaming, and that will give you all of our links for everything. Finding the podcast on every platform, the merch, everything. See you later, everybody.
Peace.
Coming.
Praise be to Yevon.